Yeah, I do mean that. I like it when we come together, but there's more than one way of doing things. So sometimes it's really nice when you take me to that place of complete anguish and release and have the enjoyment of watching your face as you let it go all over me. When are you coming over?
Hi gorgeous, it's your Sydney girl again. I have to say, listening to your last message got me so freaking wet that it's not funny. I listened to it over and over again a few times and I could just picture it all happening. And in regards to your volume of cum, the more the better. Bring it on. And in regards to where I like it, I'd like it anywhere you want, whichever hole you prefer.
When I see you, I'm going to kiss your face. I'm going to put my arms around you. I might even jump up and straddle you. I miss you and I wish I were with you right now. I wish I were with you in the rain, holding your hand, sitting on the couch with you, laying on the couch with you, vertical, horizontal, I don't know. I like it all fours, but I mean, I can't really control it. Something just happens to my body when I'm in that place, and I really don't have much control. But I would definitely allow myself to lose that control with you, for you. Good morning. This is your friend. No. This is your lover. And my day is starting. And I can hardly wait until we can be together again.
I'll have you know that the way that you talk to me makes me just melt like butter on a hot pan. Oh my God. I would definitely be running my nails up and down you, and I could keep them nice and pointy if that's what you like. And you would be assuming correctly I was naked when I took that photo. And it is unfortunate indeed that there's no portal attached to these photos, because it's been a hot minute since I've had any intentions in that regard, and I feel neglected, and I feel like somebody should remedy that for me immediately.
attitude, how I rock and the way I groove, yeah. That's right, talking dirty in the late night. Told her, let's make it happen. Call up Steve the Dean Williams, NK Zaggin'. Yeah, that's for all my gentlemen. You see baddies, I know you feeling them. We got the skills, show you how to seal the deal, and we gonna keep it real. Let's go.
Whoa. You got a stagecoach to catch or something, huh? Slow the fuck up.
Too cool, way too smooth. Show you how to get the girl to the bedroom. Ain't no thing, that's what we do. Get her vibing in the mood. Hey, we got the sauce, it ain't a joke. Come check it out, you should take notes. You'll have her begging for more. Wet like the ocean, you rocking the boat. Hey, all of these brothers the flyers. Give you the game to get her excited. One of a kind, I know you will like it. Only the realest of men are invited. Yeah, that's true. Time to get her in the bedroom. Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? What's up? Waiting on Carrie K. Zaggin to come in late as always, guys. What's going on? It's your boy, the Dean. Class is in session. Gentlemen, if you have a question, go ahead and call in. Let me see what's going on with him. But anyway, guys, you have a question, go ahead and call in. We got each and every one of y'all covered. Lines are open. All right, let's go, man. All right, so, gentlemen, if y'all got a question, we talked today, we're talking about what kills not only the chances of a threesome, but we're talking about what turns women off. And this is what we're going to be discussing today for all you guys out here. And if y'all guys have a question, go ahead and put a Q in the chat. The lines are open right now, and we're going to kind of go ahead and discuss this real quick. So for many of you guys out here, when it comes to relationships, and it's, I guess, one of the greatest and biggest problems that most guys have when it comes to relationships, they don't understand. They look for everything that turns women on, but one thing they lack is what turns women off, and that's some of the stuff that we want to sit around and talk about right now. And for many of you guys out here, there is a kind of a neediness that most of you guys have that when you are actually trying way too hard to try to impress a woman, to try to get her approval, being clingy, giving excessive compliments, and consistently seeking reassurance, that to her is lack of confidence. And women can actually pick up on those things. And this is why we always tell you guys that you should never give women excessive compliments. It doesn't do anything for you when it comes to the game. It doesn't help you out whatsoever when it comes to the individuals trying to talk to women, trying to show women what's going on with themselves. You know, gentlemen, if y'all think about when it comes to sexuality, when it comes to leadership, is the thing is when you don't know or don't have the game locked down the right way, the lack of not only leadership, but the lack of sexual leadership is like trying to actually sail a ship with no captain. Sure, the boat might float for a while, but sooner or later, it's going to drift to the right. It's going to drift to the left, and actually crash into something. Or without the proper leadership, it's going to go in circles. And the thing that a man will do, and the thing that makes a man so great, is that a man will always provide direction. A man will always provide motivation. And a man will always be accountable for everything that he says and everything he does in the game. And without it, what happens to many of you guys out here, it is something that triggers in the woman that actually turns her off. And this is why we want all you guys out here. We want you guys to learn what you need to do, what you need to be, and how you need to move, because so many of you guys out here don't plan. Some of you guys out here don't think about tomorrow. You don't think about the moves that need to be made. You just think about the here and the right now. And that's part of the problems that most guys have. Because most things, when you do not take charge, things are always going to give you a certain kind of ripple effect. And these ripple effects are going to hurt most you guys out here when it comes to leadership, when it comes to talking to women, and when it comes to the interaction. A lot of people, when y'all are interacting with women based upon the concept that you have of yourself, is part of the problem. This is a sex show, but the problem for many of you guys when it comes to this, that what are the decisions that need to be made? What are the moves that need to be made? What are the thoughts that go behind it? It's not just, for so many guys out there, y'all have an idea that's just, I'm just going to walk up to a woman, I'm going to say something to her, and something is going to happen. And when that doesn't go right, everything goes wrong. So hold on one second, guys. Let me see something. God damn it, dog. What are we fucking doing over here? Come on. What are we doing? Hold on a second, man. Are we coming in or not? Hold on, man. Let me make sure he's coming in or not. Come on, man. All right. Anyway, hold on a second. Let me see. Man, it's probably his fucked up ass computer. Come on, man. Shit. Anyway, as I said before, for many of you guys out here, what we're going to be talking about, what we're going to be doing is going to be discussing kind of like the concept that most of y'all guys have, but most of you guys struggle in when it comes to seduction, when it comes to women, when it comes to connecting. And it's always about an intoxicating art when it comes to all this, because most of y'all guys out here, the way you're moving, the way you're thinking, and the way that everything goes down is that they're always going to be issues and they're going to be problems when it is that all you think about, which is fine, but without a plan. You think, you move without a plan. You think, you move without any kind of idea where you want to go and why you want to go there. And the biggest thing when it comes to the concept of oneself is that the concept will always keep you within the comfort zone. And the thing is that the problem is that as long as you are in your comfort zone, what is going to happen is it is going to keep the woman inside where you are. Because if you don't have the confidence and if you do not believe in yourself, you are going to trigger certain things into the woman, and you're going to trigger certain types of aspects. Because if you think about your life right now, gentlemen, and you think about what you're doing, how you're moving, and how you're thinking at the end of the day, your comfort zone is something that you have to expand with the woman. Because if you do not expand the comfort zone, and if you do not show the woman the depth and beauty inside of you, then things are going to happen. And the problem is, at the end of the day, when things happen and when things don't, most you guys are always sitting around wondering, ask yourselves, why am I having the struggles that I'm having with women? Why is it that I can't flirt with women? Why is it that I can't grow with women? Why is it I can't draw women? But if you look at the mindset and how you're thinking right now, this is part of the issue that many of you guys are going to have when it comes to the game. But I always tell you guys that you should never try to move. You should never try to find comfort in things that you think about. Like, for instance, most of y'all guys think about things. Finally he's here. Is it your fucking computer, man? Jesus fuck. So anyway, he's here, man.
No, bro. I had a nature emergency, bro.
Anyway, fuck, man. All right. Anyway, Zach, go ahead. What's up with you, man?
No. I want people to understand. They see the title. He kills his chance at having a threesome by doing this. And what I want a lot of you young men to understand, and if you look at the thumbnail, it says, "Stay ready, so you don't got to get ready." And what you're going to see is just that. You're going to see how a lot of guys, they say they want success in the dating game. They say they want certain things to go down with women. But as soon as an opportunity comes their way, they don't know how to adapt to the situation and get on a good foot to get what it is they really want.
Right. And as we say, guys, when it comes to the adapting, this is where the lack of leadership for a lot of you guys come in at. Because again, as I was saying to these guys, most of them, y'all are just looking at the end result of sex, but you're not creating a beginning, you're not creating a during, and you're not creating an aftermath. And you're not even creating a beginning of the beginning, because before you even talk to the woman, you should already have an idea of who you are, what you are, and why you want to move and why you want to think. And what you'll notice in the video that we're about to play, that this gentleman doesn't have a beginning or a beginning of a beginning. He's shocked and adoring, and the aftermath is pretty bad. So let us go ahead and grab the video. Let's go show you this, guys. If you have a question, gentlemen, please put a Q. If you guys want to call in, lines are open. And
Steve, let me say this. I want all of the guys to really, really pay attention to what's going on in the moment. So as you're watching along with us, you can pick out how he could handle the situation in a more efficient manner.
All right, here we go.
I like what I see too. What's up? We can. What? Hey, how old are y'all?
20.
Damn, which one? Damn, which one of y'all trying to fuck with me though?
Am I hearing 2 men?
2 men, but it's just us.
Oh!
Huh?
If you go home, you can hear 2 men, but it's just us.
2, so I can fuck with both of y'all? Shit, where y'all from?
Savannah.
Savannah, Georgia? You lying.
No, why?
What the fuck? I'm about to be in Augusta in 2 weeks.
Augusta only like not even 45 minutes away, baby.
Shit, hold on.
Real question is, are you ready?
Ready for what?
Do you know I will?
Don't do this to me. Don't do what the fuck, monkey.
Hear about those headphones. Hi. I like your tattoos. You're crying. Why are you crying?
Oh! Somebody!
All right, so let's watch this from the beginning and break it down.
Yeah, let's do that.
The thing is that there again, gentlemen, what y'all have to understand when it comes to women understand experience. Experience is very important in the Zag, and this is what we always tell you guys: if you don't learn the game and don't get the experience down, you're going to show your hands early. So let's look at this bit by bit, Zag, and break this down before we get into the show. So let's watch from the beginning. Here we go.
I like what I see too. What's up? We can. What? Hey, how old are y'all?
20.
Damn, which one of y'all trying to fuck with me though?
Okay, stop right there, Steve. Okay, 2 things. Why are you asking them how old they are? What does that matter?
Well, it doesn't matter, but I'm just saying they are.
I mean, it matters, but it doesn't. It matters because you don't want to end up in jail on no stupid shit. Right. But if you know the chicks are legal, like, why even sweat that? Okay, that's 1. 2, Steve, he did the cardinal sin, Steve. He asked, so which one of y'all fucking with me?
Right.
So Steve, with my gamed up ass, if I'm on a video chat with 2 chicks and they both, engaged in talking to me, I'm automatically thinking I'm gonna get both. My mindset is already, I'm gonna get both of them.
Yeah, what I love and most in all this Zag, I love when there are 2 women. I talk to them like they're one. I mean, I interact.
Facts. Stop right there, Steve. Stop right there.
Yes.
You said something profound. You talk to them like what?
They're one.
My nigga. All right, go ahead, man.
Right, exactly. Because I already know I'm going to get at least one, but might as well talk to both of them. And again, you really can't gauge with the 2 to know which one. But when you interact with both of them, again, this is why we always tell a lot of guys out there. There are going to be women, Zag, that are going to look for a good time. Now, what we're saying is that they want somebody that they can just, on the back end, Zag, we're going to hook up. Me and my girlfriend, going to share you. We're going to have a good time. And then when it's over, we go our separate ways, or we keep in touch with you whenever we want to do this thing again. But before we do this thing again, we have to make sure, Zag, that you know what the fuck you're doing. And this is why we're talking about the always be ready and not try to get ready, Zag. But
Exactly.
Continue, big dog.
No, again, what do they say? Act like you've been there before.
Oh, absolutely.
Like even when I had, a threesome the first time, the two ladies involved had no idea it was my first time because I conducted myself like I was used to it.
Yes.
Right? Because I was, and here's the thing. Like even when I had sex for the first time, the young lady I had sex with for the first time, she didn't know it was my first time either. I had to convince her months later after fucking her a couple of times, you know what? You were the first chick I fucked. And the reason why both of those instances happened is because although they were new experiences for me, I conducted myself like I've been there before. So none of the ladies in those two scenarios had a clue it was my first time. Like even during the clip, what did the young lady say? Are you ready? Are you sure you're ready? Steve, no woman on planet Earth will ever say to you, are you ready? To me, to Fifth, to L, to Miles, to Taekwondo, to King Dre, to whoever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Well, not only that, and as I've always said before, even if you talk to the two, what people don't understand, women when you have that experience, again, when their girlfriends are sad, when their girlfriends have a breakup, when their girlfriends feel they need a dick or something like that, they can easily call you, Zach. You know what I mean? They can say, you know what, girl, it's okay. I know, and I'm gonna call Carrie up. Carrie, what are you doing right now? Hey, nothing. Well, you know what? Hey, I got a friend. She just broke up with her man. She's kind of down. Can you go over here and take care of her? You see what I'm saying? You go over there and fuck the shit out of her and keep it moving. Those are the kind of relationships you can have that a lot of people out here don't believe that this happens on the back end. But remember, Zach, the experience, and before we continue, gentlemen, get your crayons out. The experience is not just the before and the before, and the during and the after. It's that the experience has to show them that you're cool, calm, and collected, Zach, that you've been there before, that you're not there to judge. You're not there to fuck up what they have going on. Hey, Zach, this is not a relationship. This is not going towards dating or anything like this. It is just an understanding between you and those two women that we just gonna have a little bit of fun. And then when you want to get back at me, you get back at me, and I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone. I'm not gonna reach out to you. I'm not gonna call you. I'm not gonna text you. I'm not gonna do anything. Now, Zach, when you want to talk to me, you reach out to me. But see, this is why I want to break it down, get your opinion on it. But guys need to understand that there are rules to all of this. But Zach, what say you, big dog?
No, and there are unwritten rules.
Yes.
To your point. And here it is. Once you steeped into the game and you got the game coursing through your veins, it's like it's almost like you've been injected with game and you just know how shit is supposed to go. See, you know how I look at myself? I look at myself like any and everything that happens to me that I like, it was already manifested. The day I was born, it was already manifested. So the problem with a lot of guys, including the guy in the video, once he realized that both the chicks was down for a threesome, he got really excited, almost as if he had the mindset of, God, I can't believe my luck. I can't believe this is about to happen, right? So you're supposed to already have the mindset that when shit does happen, you're supposed to have the mindset of, it's supposed to happen like this. I'm not surprised that two chicks want to fuck me at the same time. It's supposed to happen like this. If I meet a chick the first night and talk to her for 2 or 3 minutes and we end up fucking, it's supposed to happen like that.
Absolutely. Guys, got a question? Please put a queue. Lines are open, and we're breaking down this real quick before we get into it. But right, let's keep going. Here we go.
Am I hearing 2 men?
2 men, but it's just us.
Oh!
Huh?
If you go
Can you pause it? Can you pause it? He heard it, Steve. He just couldn't believe it. Because he had the mindset, I can't believe my luck.
Yeah, he's about to show the lack of experience. Because look, watch what he does when he opens up. Watch this.
2 men, but it's just us.
So I can fuck with both of y'all?
Okay, stop right there, Steve. Stop right there. Stop right there. Okay. Me personally, as soon as the chick said the 2-man shit, number one, I would have been initiating everything anyway. But as soon as they revealed that to me, that they were interested in that, immediately what I would have did was make sure that we had each other's contact information. Steve, I'm done talking. Now it's time to set it up. Fuck all the talking. Now it's time to set it up. We're going to get a day and a time where this is going to happen. All that other talking they doing, we can do that later. Now that I know they're down for the threesome, let's set it up and get it popping.
Right, because if he had set it up at that moment, at that point, then if they lost contact, which they did, then he already has the reach out. You know what I mean? Because remember, okay, where a lot of guys fail is that, like you say, Zach, you got to give out your contact and get that out of the way, because
get it out the way. Yep.
You got to look ahead, and that's what people don't understand. You've got to look ahead at, okay, just in case. So, just in case we lose contact, just in case something happens, just in case there's a blackout, just in case my computer crashes or something happens.
Yes.
I already know, like you said, Zach, the first move is exchanging information, because if anything happens and anything goes down, Zach, then I have the way to get back in touch with you to continue the conversation, Zach. What say you, man?
Yeah, and all that other miscellaneous shit about where he's going to be in 2 weeks, you can do all of that on the back end, Steve. Yes. All the details and all of that, iron that shit out on the back end. Again, and we're going to sound redundant, the first course of action, and Steve, see, this is why I fuck with you. I was thinking the exact same thing. What if a rolling blackout happens? What if my computer has a restart and I don't know it's going to restart, and it does it in the middle of talking? You have to already be thinking ahead of these different things can happen. So let me take care of business now to avoid mishaps.
Yeah, and it's always, and guys, you got a question, please put the queue lines open. But also it is, gentlemen, get your crayons and write this down, because this is not just with 2 women. This is with 1 woman as well, especially if you're online. The thing is that we as men, we just don't react. What's going to shock y'all, as men that have experience, we predict. Every time and every move that we make, we already know several things. We already know how to respond. Yep. We already, like Zach said, we already know what our next move is going to be. But even on top of that, guys, we also know what our next counter move is going to be. Facts. And then after that point, we also know the move after the move to show them how to move the situation to what? Our advantage, Zag. To our advantage. So even if Zag, once we get the contact, okay, because we'll continue this. Once you got the contact information, you're safe, right? Everything's locked in. So we already took care of the first thing. If there's blackouts or whatever, but now he doesn't know what his next move is going to be. He's not showing them that I can lead you somewhere. He's not showing them, wait, I think this is an anonymous call. I'll open it up. Should I answer it, Zach?
No, if they call it anonymous, they scary.
Anonymous, we'll hang up on anonymous calls. All right, there we go. Okay. So, but what we're saying, Zach, and the important thing is that this is why every step and every move is important. But Zach, what say you on what we're talking about, what we're discussing, man?
No, you said counter move. And that's when we talk about chess, always staying multiple moves ahead.
Yes.
Right. So Steve and I, we're talking about forecasting potential roadblocks or barricades that might impede the progress of the threesome happening. So again, and here's the thing, guys, there's going to be situations where you can dictate and influence the situation to actually lead to a threesome, but there are going to be other instances, like the situation with the guy in the video, where it kind of fell in your lap. You didn't really do anything, You just happened to come into contact with two women that was about it, right? So you didn't do anything for them to be about it. They just were about it. But here's where the rubber meets the road. Okay, just because a woman is sexually attracted to you, or in this case, two women are sexually attracted to you, you can fuck it up by not being prepared. And he wasn't prepared. Again, he was excited. And you can tell just by us looking at him and just by the way the young ladies was conversing with him, we all can tell he's not used to that.
Right. Fresh Air Brown, please, if you put a cue, ask your question, man. Do not sit around and fuck around, okay? If you have a question, ask it, sir. Guys, lines are open if you want to. But real quick before we continue this, see, the thing about sexual power, Zach, that most guys don't understand is that we don't wait for permission. And listen, what I'm not saying take it, gentlemen. I'm saying that what we do is we create safety and sexual safety for the woman. We create sexual safety opening, Zag, where the woman feels, or the women, because gentlemen, we're not just talking about threesomes, we're talking about you with a woman as well. We create safety for the woman. It's the one thing, Zag, a lot of guys lack, because most women are on edge. Is he going to tell my friends? Is he going to put my business out there? Is he going to judge me? Is he going to fall in love with the pussy? Is he going to be insecure? You know, what is he going to do and what is he going to be? And Zach, I want to throw it to you before you continue the video, that what they don't understand is that I want her to realize I'm that guy by showing her I'm the guy. See, when you are not the guy, we're going to get to the next part. She's going to recognize the insecurity, desperation, and the inexperience the moment, Zach, the moment a woman flirts or the moment a woman smiles. Because in this situation, this can be sex, but for a lot of guys out there, they assume that a smile or a flirt means fucking. But Zach, what say you before we continue?
No, and your question that you always ask, why should a woman fuck you? In the case of the guy in the video, why should two women fuck you at the same time? Because here's the thing, Steve, if you can't handle one, you can't handle two. And based on his inexperience, I find it highly unlikely he would have been capable of satisfying two women.
He's not capable, because y'all will notice by his movements and his actions that he is not very experienced. Now, right now, watch now, gentlemen. Now, Zach, at this moment right there, when they say they down, you shouldn't be showing any emotion. The moment you crack a smile and you have your hand on your chin like that, you're saying that, oh my God, my fantasy is coming true. Don't fuck this up. Here we go.
Where you all from?
See, right there, stop right there. Stop right there. Why are you asking where they are from? Now, I understand logistics. I understand proximity when it comes to how far y'all are apart and who's traveling and all that other shit. But again, Steve, he's talking about back end. This is back end shit.
Yeah, this is.
Because all you got to do is exchange contact information, put them on a video chat on the back end, away from that, because he's on the internet. Get off the internet. Once you already know these two chicks is with it, get your black ass off the fucking internet. Get at them on the back end, and where they're at in relation to where you're at, the timing of when you guys are going to get together, handle that shit on the back end. Like, it's just, to me, it's a monumental waste of time. What he's doing.
The thing about a lot of young men become excited that don't have experience. So with a lot of young men, again, we're not just talking about threes, guys. We're talking about you with a woman as well. For a lot of guys, Zach, because they're not used to being in a situation, they want to hold on to the conversation. It's like,
yes,
they want to hold on so bad, because in their mind, like, if I can just keep this thing going, I can get her back to my place. I can get back to her place or get a room together. So they're gonna hold on, and that's what he's doing. He's asking a boring ass question to keep them talking, to hold on. But Zach, what say you, bro?
No, and to your point, he's holding on to the conversation. He's so excited
Yes.
He wants to continue talking about it. And my thing is, no, because Steve, one of the things that we talk about when we deal with women is all that talking is cool, but if action doesn't follow it, it's a waste of time. So now that these two women are showing interest in a threesome, I need to see if they're really about it. So when we start talking about it on the back end and we start setting up the date and all that other stuff, I need to see how engaged they are with that. But also, as I'm giving them instructions to move the interaction forward.
Yes. Yes.
So that way the threesome can come to fruition, I need to see that they're actually taking action instead of talking.
Absolutely. Guys, got a question? Please put a Q. Lines are open. Let's continue. Here we go.
Savannah.
Savannah, Georgia? You lying.
Okay, stop pausing right there. Okay.
Bad.
The moment she said Savannah, Georgia, and he realized, I'm going to be in y'all neck of the woods in 2 weeks. Again, back in. All he got to do is say bet and then talk about it later. But he's like, no way. I'm going to be there in 2 weeks. It makes no sense to even have that conversation like he's having.
Well, again, Zach, a lot of these young men don't have the leadership or the sexual skills to go to the next point I want to have, because I got points here. Controlling the narrative. Control the narrative is very important, because the one that controls the motherfucking sexual story, Zag, he controls the sexual reality. Okay. And the thing is that if a woman can see you as an experienced person in their reality, you are experienced. But if a woman recognizes that you're weak in her reality, Zach, she's going to feel that you are weak and inexperienced. Hold on. We got a super chat right here. This gentleman says, Stephen M. And guys, I got a question. Please go ahead and ask. We are talking about this and any question y'all have as well. Stephen M. says, can a relationship structure remain fluid if the sexual connection isn't immensely high but decent?
So this is how I would answer that question. And both men and women need to understand this. When you're talking about exploring the possibility of a relationship, there needs to be sexual chemistry. Meaning, if the woman has a higher sex drive than you do, it could potentially be a problem. Likewise, if the man has a higher sex drive than a woman does, it could potentially be, and I'm not talking about a little high, I'm talking about like it's extreme, but he's talking about sexual connection. So sexual connection is sexual chemistry. You guys need to be compatible. You guys need to thoroughly enjoy the sex mutually. Go ahead, Steve.
Well, I'm gonna go on the other side of the spectrum on this one, because listen to what you're saying, Mr. M. What you're saying is that you don't have a connection with yourself. We always try to tell you that the game is not about the woman. It's about the experience that you have. So, Zag, I don't need to worry about a sexual connection, Zag, because when it comes to women and sex, we're air, sand, and water. We can create, not just Mr. M, create the moment with the woman, but we already know we're going to automatically enhance the moment, Zach. We're automatically going to sexually educate her, and we're going to sexually elevate her, because unfortunately, Mr. M, a lot of women do not get mental stimulation from people. The only stimulation they normally get, Zag, we're going to talk about this because we have another question, is they get it, what, Zag? From themselves. It's very rare that they meet somebody that has a mouthpiece that is, listen, Zag, we're not looking for the connection, Zag, when we are the connection. What say you, Zag, on that?
No, and again, he says, can a relationship structure remain fluid? Why would you even get into a relationship where the sexual connection isn't on point?
Right. Well, but Zag, Zag, for a lot of these young guys, is that it's not on point because of the lack of game and the lack of experience. So person like this and a lot of these individuals out here, they will accept basic crumbs from a woman. They'll rather take a crumb than nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
well, let me add this, okay? If you guys are venturing into a relationship where the sexual chemistry isn't on point, one or both of y'all is probably going to end up cheating. Just on the strength of that. Because I don't care what nobody says. Every single woman that has a healthy libido and a healthy sex drive, she's going to want to get into a relationship with a man that she's not only sexually attracted to, but she thoroughly enjoys having sex with. So if you're the type of guy where you're dealing with a woman where that chemistry, isn't there, and she gets into a relationship with you, that means there's other things about you that she likes, but that one little component, which is the sexual chemistry, is missing. She will find sexual chemistry with somebody else, even if it's not with you. And she'll fuck around and stay with you because there's other aspects of your relationship that are beneficial.
And this is why we tell you guys to stop getting in relationships. Most of you guys are not built to be in relationships. And most of you guys don't have the game to maintain the relationship or, Zag, to be that sexual connection where, hey, Zag, they'll think twice, 3 times, or 4 times that, you know what, I ain't leaving my motherfucker, man. I'm not going anywhere because the way he's tapping into this pussy, no. I don't care if you have money and all this other stuff, because Zag, the connection has nothing to do with money, height, weight, or anything like that. It is, but Mr. M, the thing is that you're not connected to yourself, and what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to show more of your femininity and softness to try to keep someone around, or you're going to have to beg them around because they're going to lose interest. Women want experience. Women want fun. Women want exciting. And and Zag, I'll wait for Zag to come on, but what most of y'all guys don't understand is that a woman, it kind of reminds her of the bridges of Madison County. A woman will wait a while. Women are patient. And a woman say, you know what? That guy's going to come along. And when that guy can move mountains in my motherfucking mind and make this pussy wet, then that's the guy I'm going to fuck with. But until then, Zach, I don't mind doing this basic ass shit. I don't mind being. So Stephen, that's that one. We have another question. Guys, if you have a question, please put a Q. We got you covered.
Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, here's another one. He said, a woman I've been dealing with revealed that she wants a female. I've been out talking to women, but running the bullshitter so far. Can you explain this? See,
okay. Okay.
I don't
guys, see, I don't believe him either. And here's the thing. So hypothetically speaking, let's say this is true. And I believe there's way more to the story than meets the eye.
Yeah, you
First
need
of all,
you need to call in fresh.
Okay, guys, I want guys to think about something. If you go out by yourself and you're trying to pick up women to have a threesome with another woman, but you're by yourself, what woman is going to be with that? She can't even see the girl you're talking about. So your question, you need to put that chick to work. She says she wants a female. She needs to go out there and put some feet on the pavement, and y'all can go together, right? Look, Steve, I had chicks that I met. They told me they were bisexual, and once they told me they was bisexual, I immediately started dictating a situation to make a threesome happen. So I'm the one dictating everything. I'm the one telling the young lady, all right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go here, we're going to go there, and this is how we're going to line it up. When you see something you like, right? When you see something you like, point her out, right? If I'm feeling her too, I'll go talk to her, but we're together. And all I'll do is, when I'm at the bar talking and you're sitting at the table, I'll point to you. There she is right there. Come on, man. This shit ain't hard.
See, this is okay. This is why I think you're full of shit. Because I really believe that you begged that woman you're with to be with you. You wasn't smooth enough to pull that woman. And you just ran into someone who had bisexual tendencies. She brought that up to you. And now you feel all the weight and pressure because you can't even get another fucking. This is what we said. This is why I say bullshitting. Because if you were really that guy and you have women or can get women, this wouldn't even be a problem. Because like Zach said, if you had experience, you would have made her the bait. You would have gone to places where there are bisexual women or something like that, and had your woman go into there. Because you know, Zach, I love making him go to the dance floor and just sit back at the bar and watch them dance with women, kiss on women,
See that too.
women, and all that other stuff. So he wasn't that guy. And I don't. And what I'm saying is, and listen what you're saying. See, this is the gentleman. It's not a knock on you, Fresh, because I feel like you're bullshitting. But this is why you need to let that woman go. Because why do we have to explain something that you should already know? When I'm Zach, I don't understand how. Now, Zach, remember, we didn't have all the technology that they had. How is it that we had the threesomes and the orgies and all that other stuff?
Yes. And nobody had to give me a playbook to do it either.
No, none whatsoever. But the fact that he's even asking about explaining a swinger club, dog, man, this ain't, dog, let me explain something. This ain't for you, dog. That's why I say you need to call in, dog, because there's something that is not right about what you're saying. Zach, what say you on it?
But yeah, and let me also say this, because you made a valid point. If you're dealing with a woman and she has bisexual tendencies and she's letting you know that she's with it, or you're the one who's dictating it, Steve, that was a great point. If you're dealing with a woman who gets a lot of attention from both men and women, put her ass on that dance floor and post up at the bar or at a table, and then let her do all the mingling. And then once she lets the female know, or the females know what she's trying to do, and they're like, so is that guy with you right now? There go his sexy ass sitting right there. And I'm like, just holding a drink, nodding my head. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they kiss that lady. I'm with my man. And then she look at you. You like say you hold the drink up, and you know, then you're like, hey, would you like to go over there and introduce him? Would you like to meet him? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Steve, it's not hard.
It's not hard at all when you at that game. And when you're that guy, they want to do things like that. So I don't know, Fresh, if you're still in the room or not. You might need to call in, because I don't know if there's something wrong with what you're saying, dog. It's not adding up. It's just weird. A woman is asking you to eat some pussy, but you're asking what is a swinger club like? That shit doesn't fucking that doesn't add up, Zach. It doesn't make any sense.
And all he got to do, if he was really interested in that, all he got to do is the girl that's talking to him, take her, grab her, and go to the swinger joint. Now, here's the thing with the swinger club. In some of these spots, or most of these spots, they're fucking. So it's not like y'all gonna go there and you just sing out this one girl and y'all three are gonna be together all night. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't like that. It ain't like that. All right, guys, got a question. Please put a queue. Lines are open. Let's continue to get back where we were talking about with the guy, and then we're gonna continue breaking all this stuff down. Guys, got a question? Put a queue. Call in. Here we go. Let's get it.
No, why?
What the fuck? I'm about to be in Augusta in 2 weeks.
Augusta only like not even 45 minutes away, baby.
Shit, hold on.
Real question is, are you ready?
Ready for what?
Okay, Steve. I mean, Steve. He said, "Ready for what?"
Ready for. See, this is what we're saying, man. Listen, okay. What's crazy, Zach, is that these guys actually believe that these women are nasty as fuck. They are, Zach, they are nastier than us. They are nasty as fuck.
Yes.
But They're only be nasty with the right person, Zach.
And not only that, a lot of these women are into voyeurism and or exhibitionism. And for those of you, I mean, you should know, guys, what it is, but voyeurism is where you like to watch people fuck. And exhibitionism is where you like to fuck in front of people. So he's dealing with two women that are into both of those things. Come on, Steve. I mean, they put it on a platter for him.
Oh yeah, they put, but again, see, Zag, and I'm thinking about all the threesomes and shit I've been into. I never had a, like you, Zach, I never had a woman ask, "Are you ready?" And the only reason I know they're asking, "Are you ready?" is because, gentlemen, these women can recognize inexperience so fast. I think that's what happens when they ask that question. Are you ready? Because I really believe they know he's not ready, because it was most guys don't know what to do with one woman, Zach.
Let alone two.
Or let alone two. What say you, Zach?
No, it's just, to me, the fact that they even asked, "Are you ready?" is, guys, I want guys to understand something. If we can tell that you ain't got it, women are even better.
Oh, they way better.
Being able to tell, guys, women are even better at it. If y'all think we can see how guys are moving, and we can break down all the shit they doing wrong, and we can point out the fact that they lack self-assuredness, they're indecisive, they don't know how to lead shit. If y'all think we can tell, what do you think women can do? Women are better at it.
Yeah, they're way better at it. Let's see, then let's continue. Guys, got a question for the queue. Here we go. We'll continue talking about this in a second. Let's get it. Here we go.
Do you know I will?
Don't do this to me. Don't do what the fuck.
See what I'm saying right there? You know, like, okay, Zach, I'm on with the two chicks. Now, we know we give the information and all this other stuff. Now, let's say, Zach, that I'm slipping, which is very rare, or you're slipping, and I'm talking to those two women. Then all of a sudden, my shit crashes. You know what I'm gonna say? All right. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, like you're gonna just be like, you know, just like lay, but all right, you know, hey man.
Easy come, easy go. Oh well.
Easy come, easy go. So you could tell he's not used to this, and he's going out of his motherfucking mind. What say you, Zach, on that?
No, again, bullshit. And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Guys, there's gonna be some instances where you're dealing with a woman, because here's the reality. The average guy will never have a threesome in his life. The average guy. Now, some guys could care less. I'm not talking about y'all. But for the guys that have that sexual fantasy of having a threesome, you will never have it. Ever, right? And it's not that you can't make it happen. It's that you're so scary, you're so unprepared that you don't even know what to do to advance the interaction to the point where it actually goes down.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Guys, got a question, please. But the queue line's open. Let's see what he does next. And here comes the two.
Monkey.
Hear about those headphones.
Now watch this. Now watch. How the fuck does she even know he crying, dog? How does she know he crying? Look.
Hi.
And real quick. And I just want to point this out. I understand that the threesome slipped through his fingers. I get that. But here he is with another woman in front of his face. Steve, you got to dust yourself the fuck off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's another woman. So you know what? Yeah, you can't get the two, but here's another woman that's getting at you. Now, I don't know if she's attracted to him like that, but there's still another woman in front of his face for him to get at. But he's still focused on the other two. And this is the common mistake that a lot of guys make. Y'all invest too much time, energy, effort, and thought into what just happened when it didn't work out. But not only that, Steve, he is emotionally invested in fucking. He's literally emotionally invested in fucking, which is why he started crying.
Yeah, and I think she does compliment him. Here we go.
Your tattoos. You're crying. Why are you crying?
Oh! Pathetic. Bro, if I ever saw my eldest son like that crying, I would make him change his last name, dog. I'm like, you can't. You gotta call yourself by your mother's maiden name. You can't call yourself by my name. It's too many players. You know what I'm saying? Generations of players that carry this last name. You corrupting the lineage. You done corrupted the bloodline with all this fucking crying. You bitch, change your name.
All right, so we're gonna get into it now, guys. Again, got a question? Please put a Q. Lines are open. You can ask about anything but Zag. We're gonna be talking about now. Being ready. Be ready. You have to. Again. That's what experience is all about, Zag. But I'll let you start and talk on it, brother.
No, and guys, if y'all got a question, please put a Q in the chat, followed by your question. The phone line is open, 833-859-8744. What are we talking about? He kills his chance at a threesome by doing this. And I just want to say, and to your point, Steve, it's not even about the threesome. Guys, it's not even about the threesome. We're going to get into a broader discussion about how guys shoot themselves in the foot all the time. And somebody said it in the chat. Over communication. You talk too much. Guys, when we tell you guys, be very purposeful in your interactions with women. Be very productive, right? All of that small miscellaneous shit, all that little small talking, miscellaneous talking y'all doing, y'all can do that later, right? Stick to the script. Make sure that whatever it is you're trying to do, that the women or the woman you're dealing with, that they are consenting to that they are on the same page. Focus more on setting up the situation and being purposeful instead of just talking for the sake of talking.
Right. You don't want to talk for the sake of talking, gentlemen. But you always, again, like we were saying, control the narrative. But while you control the narrative, you just don't want to show all your cards. And I think that's the problem with all you guys out there. Y'all will always show your cards. Zach, I want to draw out curiosity in the woman. I want to show her that, you know what? We're just not one door. We're several doors, okay? And there are things that she is going to learn about as we move forward. But again, even moving forward, which is important in this game, Zag, that the difference what he needs to stop doing, had he made it about the dick, his dick, no diddy, you know what I mean, Zag, versus making it about the pussy, his whole mindset and his demeanor would have changed. Now, we do have a phone call. Let's go ahead and bring the call in. Area code 470. What's your name, sir, and what's your question?
Hello.
Yes, what is your name, sir, and what's your question?
My name is Trey, and
Trey,
my
can
question was
Trey, can you get off your speaker, please?
Got you. How about now?
Okay, you sound better. What's going on, Trey?
Yeah, my question was I was just wondering. I know sometimes on the show you'll often ask like, why should a woman fuck with you, or why should she fuck you?
Mm-hmm.
If I was being honest, when I first think of my own answer, I would say something like, I mean, I make good money, or like I'm funny, but I don't really.
That's
other
bad.
than that, like I'm a funny guy.
That's bad.
What you say?
That's bad.
Okay. So
Right,
caller.
right.
So real quick. In the history of man and woman, I don't think a woman ever came when a man said anything about money or a guy being funny. Those two things have nothing to do with sexual desire at all.
So why? Okay. So, but again, okay, you got to ask yourself, what are the benefits that she's going to have? Because you sound like a young man, you don't have any confidence in yourself. A great lover, a man that has experience, number one, is always comfortable in his own skin, and he never relies on anybody but himself. So what is it about you that, think about it, not funny, not money. What I'm saying is take everything away from you. Take away your clothes, cars, money, take everything away, and you're in front of that woman. What is it about you? What benefit? Because remember, What do we have to compete with for you guys? What is your greatest competition? What is that, caller? What is your greatest competition?
Myself or
no, remember, I'm gonna show you. Remember, your greatest competition, you and all the other guys, but we appreciate you calling in, is you have to compete with her fingers and her dildo.
Oh yeah.
That's
right.
it. That's your greatest competition. Because if you cannot outdo those two things, then there is nothing interesting about you. Because a woman can access that. Exactly. A woman can use her fingers or a dildo whenever she wants to get herself off. So if she can use those things to get herself off, why would she need you then? What would you benefit her if she can just get herself off?
Right.
No, I'm just asking you. What is it? What I'm asking you. What I'm saying to you? Okay, and we need to. This is a great conversation, Zach. So when you get around a woman, what are you displaying? Like even okay, wait. Let's not even say around a woman, Zach. Before you get around a woman, what have you created to display?
But you don't mean to answer like being in the gym when you like none of that shit.
But how do how do your muscles seduce a woman or speak to her?
I think what going on with the physical part, why we say that is because like you don't even get to display any like conversation. Like most women will say, if he's not physically attractive, you don't get a chance to start to talk.
Wait. But see, where your greatest mistake, for I throw it to Zag, is that you humans, the greatest fuck up you have is listening to what the fuck women say. Why the fuck are y'all so fucking ignorant? Okay, think about this. I want you to think about this before I throw my boy Zach. I want you to think. This is a simple question, Zach. Watch this. Do you think every woman out here is gonna give you a combination code to their pussy? Do you think they're gonna give you the answer to fuck them? Yes or no?
No.
No, but apparently you do because you listen to the fucking bullshit they always telling you. Do you think if a woman says, Zag, I want 1, 2, and 3, and you do 1, 2, and 3, do you think you're gonna get her pussy because you did 1, 2, and 3?
You're not saying do the opposite of what you just do what you do, right?
No. Go ahead, Zach. I'm sorry. You got
okay, so caller, how long you been watching us, bro?
Steve, about 2 years. You about this last year.
Oh my
okay, cool. So you've seen the pineapple reaction show joints that we do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now I want to help you out with something. Because earlier you said you was talking about the money thing and you was talking about being funny. Now,
right.
I want you to understand when you're dealing with women, a lot of the things that women say, they're going to be in column A. So let's say column A is relationship qualities, right? Column B is sexual attraction qualities. The mistake that most guys make is they think relationship qualities also equate to sexual attraction qualities. No, right? Now, if you're talking about a relationship or a woman being around you for an extended period of time, you being funny or you having a good sense of humor, yeah, that's going to matter. If a woman is dealing with you non-sexually, like you guys are dating each other, yes, that's going to matter. Money is going to matter, not in the sense that she's using you for your money, but if y'all talking about having a relationship and potentially cohabitating, yeah, money is going to factor into that simply because of your quality of life. But when it comes to casual sex encounters, you being funny does nothing for a woman sexually. You having money, now if you're talking about sex work, you're talking about paying a woman for sex, yeah, money is going to matter then. But if you're talking about attracting women who sexually desire you in a genuine way, money has nothing to do with that at all. So the problem with guys, again, when going back to the pineapple reaction show, when these women would tell Melly Monaco what they were looking for, they would always talk about things that had nothing to do with sex, right? So women, Steve said it earlier, women will never give you the combination code to their pussy. So when women get online and they talk about all these different things that they want from men, they're usually talking about relationship type shit, not necessarily sex.
Not the guy that she will suck and fuck the one night stand and go about her way. For some reason, why would you believe or entertain the bullshit women tell you? Why do you believe that, caller? Because apparently you believe that. Why? Why do you believe that silly shit?
I can't say I do.
No, come
I
on,
take it with a
dog.
grain of.
No, come on, don't lie. Come on, dog. You brought it up. You believe the shit that they say. That's why you talked about the weight room. That's why you talked about all that shit. Because it was either a guy that told you this shit or you heard a bunch of women say this bullshit.
Yeah, the second one. Yeah, I guess I kept hearing it. I was like,
but
like you don't get the conversation unless you match this physical at least requirement.
But wait, okay. Have you ever seen Grown Ups? We talked about this before. Have you seen Grown Ups with Adam Sandler?
Yeah, and Chris Rock.
Yeah, you remember that big, that muscular guy at the pool was walking towards the ladies, and they were getting hot, bothered, and excited. And then he opened up his bitch ass mouth, and they started laughing at him.
Squeaky voice, yeah.
Well, that's what y'all guys. That's what you bring, gentlemen. Listen, what is crazy is that you think a woman wants somebody that's gonna augment his body for a fucking woman? What does that say about you? If you listen to these fucking women talk about the goddamn gym, you know, Zach, every woman that talks about that guy who's in the gym, do you know how many fat, chubby people they've been fucking on the side? And you don't even realize, all you motherfuckers don't even realize that there are chubby motherfuckers fucking the shit out them women all the time. And y'all think that I gotta get my gym on to try to impress a fucking woman that is not impressed. Why would she be? Okay, do you think a woman's gonna be impressed by you following her lead like a bitch? I want a guy at the gym, then you in the gym. Who's the bitch in the whole situation, caller?
Me.
Right. So even if you get your muscles, she's got so much influence on you. Do you think she's gonna be turned on by your muscles, knowing that you're influenced by an emotional person? So Zach, I'm about to throw it to you. Check this out. Let's go get deep here and call her. Watch this. So if she has emotional problems, low self-esteem, Zach, low self-worth, insecure, low self-image, and then your bitch ass is doing what she's saying, what the fuck you think she's gonna recognize in you with all your muscles? Behind those muscles, you have low self-esteem. You have a low self-image. You seek validation. You're desperate, you're needy, you're thirsty, you're insecure. Now, Zach, then it ties into then the feminist side of you of being emotional, because your muscles cannot control something that's a natural. We will be talking about tomorrow night's show. Y'all emotional guys. All the problems, and I would throw it to my dog, Zach. All the problems in the world today are based off of guys who act more like women, who should not be in your fucking feelings. You should not be in love with these fucking women. You should not be looking for a relationship or looking for your fucking person, because that's unnatural for a man to do that shit. But you guys do it all the time. But Zach, you got a big dog.
So caller, let me tell you a story, right? And I told this story once or twice. Bear with me just a moment, Steve. I'm gonna be brief.
No, you got
many years ago, caller, I ran into a guy I used to play football with, right? You know, we weren't really friends like that, but we were cool with each other. But I hadn't seen him since high school. So years later, I ran into him in a mall. And, you know, this guy, he was one of those cop diesel guys, you know, built like a defensive lineman and shit. So as we were talking, caller, you know, I dap him up and we walk in an opposite direction, right? As I'm walking in the opposite direction, there's a group of women, like they're right there. As I turn to walk, there's a group of women right there. There's like 4 or 5 chicks. One of the chicks in the group was talking about my homie, right? She said, "Oh, girl, look at his body," right? And one of the other girls said, "Fuck his body. Look at his face. Hell no," right? So the point I'm trying to make is, in this group of women, you had some women who liked him from the neck down. And you had some other women, although they liked his body, they couldn't get past his face. So it was a no for them. Okay, the point I'm trying to make with that is, if you visibly look like you work out, are women going to look at you more often than they do now? Yes. You're going to get more attention as far as women looking at you. But no matter how good you look to this group of women over here, there's always going to be this group of women over here who don't give a fuck about your muscles if they don't like the way that you act, if they don't like other things about you. So what guys have to understand, for women, they're looking at the overall experience that they could potentially have with you. The overall experience. Your body alone doesn't guarantee that women are going to get that experience that they're seeking.
Yeah, so caller, listen, because this is you're asking a great question, man. You're still with us, big dog. You're asking an awesome question. We can educate everybody from this awesome ass question. You still there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, so and how old are you, buddy? How old are you?
23.
Okay, so you know, I've been fucking since I was 13, and I learned it really to craft it at 15. Like 15 was my crafting moment, because at 15 I started to realize that not only do I have to learn the instrument, Zag, I got to learn how to be I got to be the conductor, I've got to be the arranger, I've got to be the composer, I've got to be the producer, I've got to engineer this shit, I've got to market this shit. But who is that? I got to do that for me. So what I had to do at 15 is I was like, okay, listen, I'm getting pussy, but it's okay, but I'm missing something here. Well, what I'm saying is that Zach probably did it in his own way.
Yeah.
Without the woman around, I created my sexual amusement park. I broke the woman's body down. I broke down my hand, brother. I'm talking about the front of my hand, the back of my hand, the side of my hand, my fingertips, the back of my finger, my fingernails, the side of my fingers. How am I going to touch her? Where do I want to touch her? Why do I want to touch her? How do I want to touch her? But then while I'm doing all that, working on my mouthpiece at the same time, I started to build and create. Now, watch this, caller. This had nothing to do with a motherfucking woman, caller. I did all this for me because, and like Zach probably could feel me on this one, no did he? But what I'm saying is that I created it, so I knew when I'm just talking to them older, because I always talk to older chicks, Zach. When I would talk to them, I was already ready. Listen, caller, what fascinates women is when you're ahead of the curve. What fascinates them, when they meet people their own age, but you a little bit younger, but you are ahead of that curve. It's like you're a savant. It's like that you're like a Mozart. It's like you're so
Right.
your talent. It's like, who the fuck are you? Like, how are you talking this way? How are you moving this way? How is it you so cool? You so calm? And because Zach, that's when I started to realize the power of my motherfucking dick, my mouthpiece, and what shifted the world. I stopped making it about pussy a long time ago. But Zag, before I throw it to you, because I want you to talk to them.
Yeah.
I wanted to build me, caller, without women, because I wanted to be ready when I got around a woman. Hey, Zach, not only was I ready, I was more than ready, because she could feel the sexual electricity, the confidence, and the fact that I didn't even give a fuck. But Zach, what say you, brother?
No, I liken it to an athlete who has God-given talent, right? Mm-hmm. However, he could be better if he's coachable. Someone can really hone that talent where they can make him focused. where he understands how to utilize his talent in various situations. So to Steve's point, Carla, one of the things that used to always happen to me, right, is I would have sex with chicks. Like the very first time I would have sex with them, they would be like, oh my God, right? And I don't want to get into all the particulars and shit, but they would just be, overjoyed. And I would tell them. Now, early on, I didn't say this because I didn't know, right? But as I got a little bit more experience, I would tell them when they would say, oh, wow, I wasn't expecting all of this. And I would say, wait until I learn your body. Wait until I learn your body. Because see, right now, I'm just doing what I'm doing because I know what I'm doing. However, once I actually learn a woman's body, the sex will always get better. I mean, it's great now, but it's going to get even greater because I don't know her body yet. We just start.
Right. So, Carla, what are you honing in for yourself? What are you?
What am I holding in?
Honing, like Zach said. What are you working on for yourself?
I read conversation books. I know you say go to these
books. See what I said for yourself, not a conversation. I'm talking about, okay, I'm going to go with 15-year-old me. Again, I'm honing in the way to kiss her. I'm honing in the way to look at her before I kiss her. I'm honing in what I'm going to do while I'm kissing her. Zach, I'm honing in what I'm going to do after I kiss her. I'm honing in what I feel like I want to say in her right ear, but besides what I want to say in her left ear. You see, the thing about y'all motherfuckers is y'all don't work on your fucking selves at all. And that's why y'all fuck up, because you learning your mouthpiece, your conversations don't mean you still ain't shit. Because look at you, 2 years in, you still on some sucker shit. You're 2 years listening to me, and you still worry about what fucking women say. And I'm asking you, what are you honing in on for you? Give me one thing that you are working on for yourself. It's not an answer.
I was about to say the question confused me when you asked, because when you said honing in, you said what you say in her left and right ear. That's something you're doing for her, right? You said
no, I'm doing it.
I mean,
okay, wait, time out. Please understand myself, Zag Lucario, 1950, Miles, Dre, motherfucking Taekwondo, motherfucking Boss Mac, and Rosebud Bitter Dose. We don't do a motherfucking thing for women because they're not special enough for us to do anything for them. Like we were saying, we are ready. We don't have to get ready, because any moment we have with a woman, we are already ready to go. So I'm asking you, what is it that you have worked on? What skill have you worked on for yourself, sir?
I have to say nothing right now. If I'm answering on.
But okay, but you've been listening to me for 2 years, so why the fuck haven't you learned anything?
Bird watching. Yeah, I need to. I know it's. Yeah, I need to get under the.
But this is my Jack. See what I'm saying? Wasted 2 years of your fucking life doing nothing but sitting on your lazy fucking ass and worrying about what a fucking bunch of women are saying. You see that, Zag?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about what you honed on. When did you start honing on that Carrie K Zagging that has that belt and that little gadget? When did you start honing on that Carrie K Zagging, dog?
The first time I had sex. Because the first time I had sex, Steve, I didn't know what I could do. I didn't know. I was ready though. I was ready for it. But when I saw how the woman was responding to me, that's when I sat back and I said, wait a minute. I think I might got something here. So I started paying. So when we started having sex, I started to pay more attention. I started to become a little more aware.
Yes.
Instead of me just fucking, I'm literally starting to pay attention to her body, to her moans, the pitch and tone of her moans. I'm paying attention to how she's moving.
Yes.
All right. I'm aware. right?
Yeah.
I'm very observant. So right away. So, and I remember saying to myself, Steve, I need to have some more sex with other women so I can find out if what I'm paying attention to is right and exact. I need to test this out on other chicks, right, to see if I'm onto something. And sure enough.
Yeah. So, caller, what we're saying is, okay, I was taught to rehearse, but I'm going to use sports and they practice. Okay. So when have you ever played a sport, football or basketball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one did you play?
Play football and baseball.
All right. So let's look at football for a second. Zach, you played football, yes? We all play football. So check it out, caller. Coach comes up with a play, right? And then the coach teaches everybody to play and practice. So you run it over and hey, without the other opponent. Listen to what I'm saying. It's the same thing. You run it over and over and over and over and over again. So when it comes time when you're in the game and the play is called, you're doing it without thinking. You know the cadence. You know the offensive line knows who to block, which way to block, and why to block them that way. The wide receivers know which route he has to run. The quarterback knows how many steps he's got to drop back, 3, 5, or 7, to then deliver the ball as a wide receiver goes out, a curl, or whatever. But that's what we're saying to you guys. You're not even creating a play. That's what they're so bad about you motherfuckers. You expect women, Zach, to magically rip their clothes off and do all this nasty shit to you when you have no plays in your playbook. Like Zach said, when Zach got that pussy, Zach started to what? Create a playbook. And if you look at Zach's playbook right now, it's not just one little book. It's libraries of books on shelves, on levels, on shelves of different plays that he has created. This motherfucker is 50 years old. So can you imagine all the decades of this motherfucker creating brand new plays and working on it in his mind first to lock it in. Now, why? And I'm calling. Now, watch. Let me show you how cold my boy Zag is and how we are. Okay. It's not just creating the play. It's not just working out the play. Because remember, we always say we got to look down the road, okay? So what happens when we can't get a hold of old girl, all right, caller? What happens if she's in another state, another country, or another fucking planet, right? But we want to make her come. You don't think we can grab into our playbook and spit that motherfucking yak in her goddamn ear, make her pussy wet, make her play her pussy, and make her come? See, this is why y'all don't have experience, because you're not creating any experiences, Zag. They're not doing anything. You got it.
But not only that, guys got to remember each woman is different. So
yes.
Now, hey, you should be a good enough lover where what you do carries over from woman to woman. But again, each woman is different. There's going to be different positions that woman prefers over this woman, or there's going to be different positions that really get that woman off that doesn't necessarily get that woman off, right? Yes. Even when you talk about, cunnilingus, eating pussy, right? You have to have more than one way you can eat pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, right? You have to have when I say more than one way, you have to have multiple techniques that you do with your tongue, that you do with your lips, because each woman is different, right? Yeah. So now the best way to really, get good at it is to be having sex with multiple women for an extended period of time. So that way you can really, do the walkthroughs and you can really get used to actually paying attention to a woman's body and how she responds to yours. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, how can there, and I know you got a question, caller. How can there be a fear if I know what I did, when I know what I'm doing? How can I have any fear when I have the advantage over her? Because you know what her disadvantage is, caller?
Her disadvantage or yours?
I don't have a disadvantage. What is her disadvantage
Oh.
with myself and Carrie K. Zagging? What is her disadvantage? What is her greatest fuck up?
She gonna assume you like all the rest? Or?
There you go, motherfucker. Yes. She's gonna assume that number one, we like you motherfuckers. Number two, we value her pussy. So guess what? What do women do? Remember, this is how smart women are. They know how to protect the sides and protect the back. But what do they leave wide the fuck open?
Wait, one more time?
Listen. If they protect the sides from you guys trying to be nice and sweet and kind, and they protect the back where you guys try to be their friends and shit. But what do they leave wide open?
What?
The front door, dumb fuck. Because they know inexperienced. Listen, inexperienced motherfuckers will never be straight the fuck up. They will never do it. They will never do it. So what is she expecting? She's expecting Carrie K. Zagging to either be a nice guy or a good guy or try to create a friendship with her. That's her expectation. And then on top of that, she thinks she's special. Like, listen, she thinks she's special. And then when Kay Zagging's like, man, I'm walking right straight at you. I'm not trying to be nice to you. I'm not trying to be your friend. You ain't special. You are just a motherfucking woman. You got to earn me. Then that changes the whole reality of things because women are not used to experienced lovers. Okay, being a great lover is as rare as a fucking four-leaf clover. It's rare. There are more you out there than experienced lovers. Because an experienced lover knows this at Zag. She ain't special. He knows that I don't give a fuck what she says. I don't even, hey, call her. I don't care what her criteria for a relationship, like you're saying, Zag. But she's not going to tell you the criteria of some side dick. She's not going to tell you the criteria of a guy that she just wants to play with her pussy with. They don't talk about that, Zag. They only talk about, Zag, is the basics. Relationship. I'm looking for my person. I'm looking for love and all that bullshit that you blind motherfuckers believe, Zag. What say you, man?
No, again, guys need to stop listening to what women say on the internet. Again, look, and this is not even me disparaging women in any way. Women typically, the majority of the time, they're not going to get on the internet and tell you how they move privately, right? Typically, they're going to stick to talking points that are socially acceptable online because they don't want guys to know how they really get down. So again, when we talk about, when guys talk about money and being funny and all this type of shit, guys, you're too focused on the things that women look for in a boyfriend. Carla, let me ask you a question. Do you want to be a woman's lover or her boyfriend?
Lover.
Exactly. So, and it's not to say that if she desires a relationship, you can't have one with her, assuming that she's earned it. But your first order of business should be, you know what? I need to make sure that this chick is feeling me like I need her to feel me. Because if she ain't feeling me sexually, it makes no sense for us to deal with each other going forward. So the first order of business is to make sure that she wants this dick. That's the first order of business. Now, that doesn't mean that you got to fuck her right away, right? Like Steve like to say, you can play with your food and tease her a little bit, let the pussy marinate, but at least you know that she's about it and you're not wasting your time. You feel me?
So you want to be her lover. Why? Right there. You already failed.
You're right. Why would I want to be her lover?
Yeah, why would you want to be her lover? Why? What? Y'all gotta wake the fuck up. Because you want to be her lover, You just set an expectation, motherfucker, that you can't even reach. You don't know even how to love her. And I'm not saying make love to her. You don't know how to be her lover. How can you be her lover or say you want to be her lover when you don't have anything in your cupboard to show what a great lover is? How can you say that?
Right.
No, right. I'm asking a simple question. Zag asked your question. You said, I want to be her lover like all you inexperienced motherfuckers who don't get pussy. Then you see why you're not getting any pussy? You don't even know how to be a lover. How do you be a lover? You want to be a lover. Educate myself and Carrie K. Zaggin on how you can be a lover. How do you be a lover?
Right, I can't.
So if you can't be one, then why say you want to be one, dog? Zag, I don't understand.
When he asked, you said that I want to be a lover or boyfriend, and the first thing I'm thinking, I know you all don't think like it, but I'm thinking, I guess would you say, translated that into, do you want to fuck her or do you want to be her boy? I mean, I guess that's what I thought he was asking. I'm saying I want to fuck. I mean.
But what I'm saying is, and hold on 1 second. Oliver, hold on. Wait a second.
All right.
Hold on 1 second, young man. 1 second. Oliver, are you serious, big dog? Are you seriously asking this question, Oliver, knowing you are probably a virgin and you can't get no pussy? This young man is getting more information than you have ever gotten in your bitch ass life. So why the fuck are you here? Do not kick him out. Oliver, why are you here? What are you here for, Oliver? Let us know. Because apparently you're asking what you get out of this shit. Are you fucking, is he serious, Zag? You're asking what you get out of this, right? You gotta be fucking kidding me. With your goofy ass, with a fucking raggedy ass shirt on, some raggedy ass jeans behind a goddamn vehicle that's not even yours and shit that says Home Depot. Your fucking image of this, and you wonder why you ain't getting no pussy. Who the fuck is gonna take a picture of a Home Depot? Man, Oliver, please shut the fuck up. Please, Oliver, please shut the fuck up and get the fuck out the room, bitch. Because this ain't for you. This is not for you. But back to you, caller. Back to you. So tell me, what I'm saying to you is that you say you want some pussy. I get it. I'm fine with this. Is that your answer? You want some pussy, right?
Right.
But why is that the problem?
You said, why is that a problem that I wanted?
Yes. I'm glad you like pussy. You said you want some pussy. Why do you want pussy?
Like you say, to build up the experience you always talking about when you were younger. You said you had to fuck a lot more to learn body.
I didn't want pussy. I learned the power of my dick and what I can do. I don't want what the fuck, Zag? Do you want pussy, Zag? Fuck no, he doesn't want pussy. You want to know why? Because when you're the motherfucker, wanting pussy is beneath us. The fuck would we want pussy for? But see, that's the problem, young man. You want pussy, so what you're doing is you're making women special. So tell me, caller, what is so special about a woman that you have to run behind her pussy? What's so special about her?
Nothing.
No,
nothing
apparently
special.
Apparently there's something special.
Caller.
Zach.
So I want you to adopt a different mindset. So this is what I mean. And I said this recently. I don't want anything from a woman. A woman can't give me anything.
Nothing.
Right? Like, because me wanting something from a woman implies that I'm at her beck and call to get the very thing I desire. Right? I don't want shit from a woman. Nothing. So when I approach a woman, I'm offering my services. You see how that works? You see how that works?
Damn it, Zach. That's the. It's called. I'm sorry, Zach. Go ahead. You guys, Zach.
No. Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
No. But you see what Zach is saying?
Yeah.
We're offering a service. I'm not. She can't serve me. Her pussy doesn't define me.
I don't want nothing from her, bro.
I want nothing from her. She can't give me nothing. Zero. Well, hey, Zach, a baby.
Exactly.
A baby. All right, one thing, a baby. But outside that, she can't give me nothing. So that means I'm the prize. She's got to earn me. You want to know why I call her? Because here's her choice. She can have 100% of you that can't do anything in the bedroom, that can't make her pussy wet, throb, and come. Or she can have a piece of myself and Zag and have pleasures that she's never even had before. It's that simple. It's that simple. You are giving her too much of yourself. Zag, we got to ration our... Call it. Let me say that. Call it.
Give it in doses. I got to give myself in doses.
Do you understand what doses, Caller? Caller, you don't understand what and how the emotion works when it becomes addicted to a motherfucker. It's kind of like, okay, Caller, you've seen it on TV. It's kind of like how you see most of these weak-ass guys run behind women and shit. But dog, they do the same thing on the flip side to a man. They ain't gonna leave no good dick. They'll keep that dick around, and they'll get married and keep that dick around. They'll date and keep that dick around, Zach. They'll be in relationships with guys and keep that dick around because they know they're trying to find the elixir, Zach. They're trying to find that guy to override and supersede you, but they can't. Men are few and far between, Zach.
There we go. Carl, you got any questions, fam?
Any other questions, brother?
Yeah, last one. Can you hear me still?
Yeah, you got it. What's up?
Yeah, last one. I know you all often talk about like being effective, I guess, through the phone because I mean I'm a truck driver. I feel like, well, let's say I give them my number or I exchange numbers if they want to do that, like you say.
Yes.
But I feel like through the phone I'll lose them. Like I either have to be there like by the time I get around.
Okay, see, Caller, you don't travel well. You don't travel well. Okay, this is what I mean by travel well. Are you a football fan?
Am I a football player?
No, fan.
Fan.
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll tell you this. So in football, when they talk about playoffs, right, they'll say two things travel well: defense and a running game. Meaning whether you're at home or on the road, a running game and good defense, they travel well, right? What I mean by that is to say this: whether you're sending a woman a Morse code, a carrier pigeon, right, a smoke signal, a text message, a voice note, a phone call, a message online, you're still there. I can communicate myself effectively. It doesn't matter the media that I'm using to communicate myself. I can do it effectively, right? So it doesn't matter if you're there or not. Now, of course, if you're there, right, a woman can actually feel your energy, and it's a little bit different in person. But regardless of whether it's on the phone, see, Caller, I can get a woman to play with her pussy on the phone, or I can get a woman to play with her pussy in person. It doesn't matter, right? Because I'm the same wherever I go. I travel well, right? So you're a truck driver. Are you a long distance truck driver?
Yeah, over the road.
So how long are you going?
How long am I going between, or like out, and how long until I go back home?
Yeah. So do you drive like hundreds of miles away?
Okay, let me switch this over.
Dog, get off your goddamn speaker and pay attention and listen, dog. Come on.
Do you drive hundreds of miles doing your job?
Yes.
And you go through a lot of different towns and cities and you make stops, right?
Yes, every day.
Okay. So what you should have been doing is set up a dating profile, and every time you hit these cities and towns where you stop, you're matching with chicks, and then you tell them, shoot, look, baby girl, look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm a truck driver, So, I'm not looking for anything serious. However, your city is on my route, so I'm here once or twice a week. And then you can set it up where you literally have different holes and different area codes, right? Just tell them the deal. Like, bro, use your job to your advantage. Use the fact that you're always on the road and you're always on the go. Use that to your advantage. So when you're talking to women already know what it is with you.
Yeah, but he ain't talking. The problem is that he ain't talking about shit. He's boring again because he's never created it. He's boring, basic, and bland. That's what he's saying his problem is. He ain't got that game.
Call it. You call it. If I was you, bro, you know how many different little stops I would have where there's a hot meal waiting on me, nigga? No, you probably eating at these truck stops, eating all this microwavable food that's bad for you. Nigga, I would have chicks cooking me a home cooked meal from scratch. Not only that, caller, fuck a hotel. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got a warm bed to lay my head in for a couple of hours.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Like, bro.
Man, y'all should have a couple of women in your neighborhood, some in the city. Y'all should have some in a few states and a few out of the country, dog. I can't understand how it is y'all don't have it with all this free technology. With all this free technology, how the fuck don't you have? That's fucking crazy.
Well, let me say this about technology and about social media, because a lot of people like to talk about all the negative shit with social media. One of the positive things about social media, and this is for both men and women, your dating pool has been expanded.
Oh my God.
The world has shrunk, but your dating pool has been expanded. It's so easy for people in different states, different cities, different countries to get into touch with each other and actually set something up. So because your dating pool has expanded and social media has shrunk the world, use that shit to your advantage.
All right, caller.
Okay.
Jasmine Fly, can you bring up that shit from Jasmine Fly right there?
Jasmine.
Okay. Shout out, dope comment. She said, absence makes the heart grow fonder. He giving you good game. So, and here's the thing. Do you know how many of those women, like if you set up a thing where once or twice a week, they know he's coming into town on this day and that day. Do you know how many women will be excited because they know my day for Carrie to come in town is coming? I can't wait, right? Because they know you coming. And not only that, but the one thing that women complain about is a lack of consistency. So if you can consistently show up on your route and show up at their doorstep, they will love it.
No, hold on a second. Hold on, caller. Wait, stay right there. But we got to knock two birds out one stone. See, one thing I can't stand motherfuckers who don't know how to fuck. Gonna make excuses for you motherfuckers. Women don't reject whores. I don't understand. Zach, are you not a whore?
I'm a hoe, I'm a whore, I'm a slut, I'm all of that stuff.
I'm a whore, I'm a slut, and I'm everything in between. They don't reject us. So what the fuck do you mean that they reject? No. They reject you nice guys and you good guys and you inexperienced truck drivers that don't know how to fuck. You don't know how to talk to women. Hey, Zach, that motherfucker should be just like this, driving his rig, got his phone, his cordless phone right there. Hey, baby, you know what? I'm about an hour away, baby. Why don't you lay back so I get you to play with your pussy and get ready for me? Y'all don't do that shit. Y'all motherfuckers, Jay Bizzle, don't even come with that bullshit.
No. But it's not about what you do for a living. Look, guys.
Come on, man.
A woman can have a list of 1,000 things that she don't like. But on that list of things that she do like is going to be sex.
Yes.
Regardless of all the things women don't like, they still like sex though.
And Zach, you know what a whore can do, gentlemen? Bring out the whore in a woman, motherfucker. So how the fuck can she not like a whore? She doesn't like you good guys because you good guys are the first guys to shame them. That's the problem with you soft motherfucker.
Yeah. But not only that, my bad, Steve.
I just want to say real quick, all y'all do is shame women. You judge women, You shame women and you talk down to women, and then you cloak it by being a good guy. That's why y'all fuck up. When you're a whore and you're like us, there's no need. Hey, Zach, a woman, again, Zach, is not special enough for me to talk shit to her. She's not special enough for me to tear her down. She's not special enough for me to be insecure. The fuck are we talking
about? If I was a truck driver, man, I would literally have women calling me their out of town nigga. My out of town nigga coming in. My out of town nigga coming in today. And here, look, guys, here's the beautiful thing about having a job that sparingly or infrequently brings you into that woman's city or town. She ain't got to worry about you tripping. So on a day she don't see you, she could be dealing with other suitors. Like it's beautiful for her and for you. It's a beautiful setup. It's beautiful.
Exactly. Middle of December, my Las Vegas joint, middle of December, always allegedly has her period to everybody else.
There you go. Allegedly. Supposedly has her period. That's the rumor going around.
That's the rumor going around right there. Because guys, y'all don't even understand it. Guys, when you're that out of town guy coming in town, they're gonna make room for you in ways that y'all don't even know, young man. Do you understand that?
They would turn down other dick. Because they're like, you be talking to a chick on Sunday, and she might even be a little horny because it's been a minute, but she'd be like, my out of town nigga coming in on Tuesday. I'm gonna go ahead and wait because when he get in this pussy, I don't want it to be tampered with. I want him to get into this motherfucker. You know, come on, man. Like,
all right, Carl. Any other questions you got, my brother?
That's all. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, great call, bro. We'll throw you back in. That was an awesome call, guys. Lines are open. Let's grab a question. Got a few questions, guys. If you have a question, go ahead and put a Q. This guy says right here, he says, I freeze up when I talk to women without
ingesting alcohol. You could have just said drinking. Goddamn, bro. Okay, so you need liquid courage. So you need coaching. Look, guys, look. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I got to tell you the truth. Some of the questions some of you guys ask, the answer would be too in depth for this live stream, right? We would have to actually coach you and somebody would have to coach you and find out, because if you freeze up, that means you're nervous, you're not self-assured, you probably have low self-esteem, you're probably insecure. So we would need to get to the bottom of why you're carrying these feelings.
Yeah, real quick before you grab the phone call, Rage, we want to say to you, like Zach's saying, there is something really fucked up and broken in you to make, again, we want to influence the woman, but the woman has such an influence on you, you've got to hit a bottle. And what the problem is, caller, you keep hitting that bottle and you ain't going to be thinking about women. You're going to become an alcoholic over this stupid shit you doing. But we got a call right here. 417, what's your name? What's your question? What's up?
Name's Brandon Alexander. Salute to K-Zag over there, Steve. So I just had a few questions because I had some things that I've noticed where like I had like 2 threesomes and then one I messed up, and I just wanted to ask some questions on that. So on one scenario, when I just wanted, you said you
motherfucker, will you ask you? Come on, man. Come on, goddammit. I gave you leeway. Can you just tell us what the fuck is going on, please? Please? Come on. What?
All right, so I noticed, like, my question is, I noticed on 2, it was organic.
All right, stop. Back it up. Why don't we start from the beginning? What happened, dog?
All right, so one thing that happened was a woman was kind of like jealous, right?
What do you mean? What do you mean jealous? What are you talking about? She was jealous. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean jealous?
So when stuff was going down,
what was going down? Okay.
All right, I'll get into it. So
wait. Take a deep breath, buddy. Take a deep breath, please. We're begging you. We cannot read your fucking mind. Zach cannot, I cannot, and the room cannot. What the fuck are you talking about going down? What's going down?
Okay, so during the threesome, it was one thicker white chick and one Asian. The Asian one was definitely the one I was trying to get at, and I noticed the thicker white one was kind of blocking me from messing with her. Like, you know, I still mess with her and stuff, but like I noticed she was kind of going in trying to block me and stuff like that. So like my question is like, I mean, do you care like too much about that? Are you supposed to just let her try to like block you?
Wait. Why, Zach?
So, okay. So are you talking about, okay, hold on. Because I had to step away, so I missed part of what was being said. So I'm assuming that you approached a group of women, at least two or more, and you was trying to talk to one particular woman, but there was another woman cock blocking. Is that what you're saying?
So Zach, I already had the thicker white one, but like me and her, we both spoke to a Asian woman to bring her into the circle, and that night we had a threesome. So my question was like, when I was during the threesome, I noticed the thicker white chick was trying to like block me and everything. Like she wanted to block me from touching the Asian.
Okay. Cool. I got you. Okay. So here's another thing about threesomes, right? Y'all have to understand that there's always the prospect of a little jealousy. Here's the thing. I want you guys to understand. If you're having sex with a woman, whether it's a woman who's your fuck buddy, your girlfriend, whoever it is, your main chick, if you're bringing a new chick into the situation with your main chick, you can never act more excited about fucking the new chick than the main chick. You cannot act more excited. But also, in the act of the threesome, you cannot pay more attention to the new chick than the main chick. You can't do that. Do you understand that?
Why would you give the Asian more time than your girl, dog?
No, I mean, I thought I was cycling both of them. Like, I thought it was reasonable. You know, I was just trying to make the new girl feel welcomed. And
okay, so caller, was she blocking you immediately, or as you guys got into it?
No, as we got into it.
So at first she didn't care.
Yeah, at first she didn't care. I mean, and
okay, cool. Stop right there. Okay, I need you. I want you to just listen. Then I want you to think back on that evening that y'all did the act. If at first she didn't care, but later on, as you got more into the act, she started to act a little jealous. Something switched. Something happened. She saw something. She heard something. No, let me ask you this: did you actually have sex with the Asian chick?
Yes.
So was she really into it? Was she moaning or screaming or anything like that?
She was like doing like moans, like some like quiet.
Okay. The point. What I'm trying to do with my line of questioning is jar your memory, so you can go back in time where you can pick out a point where, oh, you know what? She started tripping right around the time that this was said, or she started tripping right around the time that this occurred. Does that make sense?
So is there something like you do to kind of like prevent that from happening? Like, I mean, like I thought I was.
Well, okay. There are certain things that are within your control as a man. Remember, you can't control the woman. Guys, listen to me. You cannot control women. You can influence them, but you can't control them. So what that means is, if she's going to be jealous, there's nothing you can do about that. If she's going to be jealous. However, if you did and or said something that kind of brought about the jealousy, then that's why I'm trying to jar your memory. So whatever you may have did or said, you can not do that shit again. That's my point.
Brandon, so what
And
is
then
what is your question? What is your question about that?
I would say just for future reference, so that doesn't like happen again. You know what I'm saying? Like
What do you mean? Okay, so that's one situation. Give me another situation. You say you had a few questions. What's the next situation?
So another question that I had, and I'll get to the last one. You said that most of the time when you're looking at women and that happens, you're looking at both of them as one. So my question is it organic when you're getting into a threesome, or do you tell them like, hey, you know what, I like how you girls are rocking together, like let's have a threesome? Is that something that you guys do?
Zag.
Okay, so each situation is different, right? And you have to treat each situation different. There might be similarities and all that, but here's the thing: it's kind of like a playbook for football. You have your play, right? We'll use a quarterback as an example, right? When a quarterback goes up to the line of scrimmage, he's going to survey the defense, and depending on what the defense is showing him, he might audible out of whatever play they called. He might audible out of it and get into another play. So let's bring it back to women. In your mind, as a man, you can have this great game plan on how you want shit to go. Man, I'm going to do this. I'm going to say this. But then when you actually get into the act of it, it's not necessarily going exactly how you thought in your head. So you have to have the ability to adjust or to call an audible. So what I mean by that is this: once you notice the woman was acting funny, and you could maybe pinpoint why she's acting funny, you can circumvent that. So one of the things you could do in the very beginning before you start fucking is let them enjoy and explore each other first for a little bit. Then creep on in there later. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So how would you like kind of like let them explore each other first? Like what would
you tell them what to do. You tell them what to you tell them kind of like this. If you were filming a porn scene as a director, you're going to tell them what to do. This is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to do this. Now, you don't necessarily got to be there. All right, move her leg 3 degrees to the left. You ain't got to, be that goddamn detailed with it. But still, you still want to establish a situation where they can get into it, but also where you can enjoy yourself.
Brandon, what is your question? Next question. Dog, you say you had a few questions. What's the next thing? What's up, man?
So that answers pretty much like both of my questions, because the next one is tied into jealousy again.
All right, what's up? What's up?
They were both like, so they were both strippers, and one was a redhead and one was another similar Asian, and both of them were good figures, no fat ones in this one. But what I messed up on was focusing on the white one, because the white one was more fun. She was kind of like interacting with me, but the Asian was like quiet and just not like.
So why did you bring her along then? Brandon, what the fuck is your question? What's your question, dog? What's up?
Yeah, like Zach kind of like answered it, You
said you had like 3 questions. One was about jealousy and all this other shit. What is
it was about jealousy. So like my thing is like, yeah, like that, like all of that was kind of answered with Zag and stuff, because like I just didn't know how to handle that.
What do you mean, man? Why are you with a bitch if you don't know how to handle 2 of them then, dog?
So this is what ended up happening. Like she kind of just got like pissed, and she was like, oh, what about me? I see you're focused on her.
See? Right there. Right there.
God damn it, Brandon. You are
right there.
Why are you being a fuck boy? How many times do we tell you a great lover is attentive, motherfucker? You don't just give to one and leave the other one out in the cold, you dumb bitch. The fuck are you doing?
Yeah, the only time it's acceptable to focus on one woman when there's 2 women in the room is if one woman in the room just wants to watch. Then it's perfectly fine.
Thank you, Zach. Because sometimes your girls will say, you know what? I just want to watch you fuck my friend.
Yeah.
Want to play with her pussy while you fuck her friend. But if she's in there, you got to learn how to balance this shit out. But you can never bust a nut.
So that was the question. Like, how do you, like, when she's kind of acting like
what do you mean
like
acting? Acting
boring,
like what?
Like, just like, okay, she's just kind of like open at first, but then she stand off. But then one is more.
Okay, caller. Okay, real quick, Steve. Let me say this, caller. If she was over there being all shy, you could have been like, "Get your ass over here and come get this dick right now." With your shy ass, bring that shy ass over here, and then you smack an ass, turn that ass around, right? Dominate it.
See,
guys, if you're dealing with a woman who's a little standoffish, a little sheepish, a little shy, open her up. And the best way to open her up is to give her commands.
Brandon, the problem is you're dumbass. You had her over here and this one over there. So when you giving this one attention, you leaving that one out in the cold. You got to bring the two bitches together and have them interact with each other, dumbass, while you're interacting with them. Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck is your next question, man?
That's it. That pretty much answers all.
Come on, dog.
Guys, y'all gotta be y'all gotta be ready. Okay, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. You gotta be, guys. Anytime you guys end up in these different scenarios where women want to have threesomes with you, you better be ready, because those women might not want to fuck with you again if you don't handle it right.
And two things. Your woman, again, you better make her feel secure, because the moment you're making your girl feel insecure. Wait, this ain't even your girl, right?
No, I that was the one I messed up. Like, those were the ones I was trying to, like, make some stuff happen. I messed that up. So.
What you mean make some stuff? What the fuck you mean? What did you talk about?
Let me say this. And it's kind of fucked up, because on one hand, I want to congratulate you for even being in these situations, but I also feel the need to admonish you because you're not taking advantage and making it count where you can have it on a regular basis. Because if you're doing it right, you can make it a regular thing where you and these women, y'all have this thing going on.
If you don't know what you're doing, man, you might lose your girl, man. If you're not, okay? All right.
Wait.
William Graves, when we get off this line, you got a minute to call in, man. You've been running your fucking mouth, and we don't know what the fuck you saying, bitch. So when we get off with him, you have a minute to call in, or you might as well just fucking leave this room, because we're going to block your fucking ass. Because all you're doing is running your bitch ass mouth. And you don't even know what the fuck you talking about, fuck boy. Any other questions, Brandon?
No, that's it. I appreciate it.
All right, man. All right, respect. All right, guys. Now, William Grave, you got, you got to call in. You got to, no, we don't want you to stop now. You want to pop your mouth, call the fuck in right now. If you don't, we're going to get rid of your fucking ass. Because you know what I can't stand about motherfuckers like you? At least Brandon called in and was explaining himself. Every time Brandon was talking, all your bitch ass kept doing is running and popping your gums. Like, yeah, get the fuck out there, bitch. Fuck you. I help you out. Get your bitch ass out the room. See what I'm saying, guys? See, a lot of motherfuckers want to run their goddamn mouth and do all this judgment and shit and talk all that sidebar shit. And then when it's time for them to step up, they want to be a bunch of girls and shit. Anyway, guys, y'all got a question. Everybody else, y'all, we already got them out the room, but let's get back to this question right here for you guys out here. Gentlemen, this is what we always say to you guys out here. If you need a substance to be or talk to a woman, you should stop talking to women altogether. Because a substance is going to latch onto you faster than that woman, Zag. And I don't think they understand that shit, dog.
Yeah, that liquid courage, guys talking about, I need to be drunk to talk to a woman. Steve, you know what they sound like? I know strippers, right, who they really don't want to strip, but they're doing it because they're desperate for money.
Yes.
But because they really don't like being naked around strange men or having old men touch them, they'll get drunk or high before they come do their dance routine to kind of numb themselves, right? And it's sad that you got grown men out here numbing themselves so they can have a conversation with a woman, right? See, the woman who's numbing herself because she's allowing the men to touch her for money, I can see that. But you guys numbing yourself just to have a conversation, like, come on, man.
Yeah, slurring your words and all that other stuff, gentlemen, that can create and cause a very bad addiction. And there's something really off in you young men out here, man. A woman should never, a woman should never have any kind of influence over you guys to do the shit and think the shit that you are thinking. A woman should never have it. You should not be depressed over women. You should not want to sit around and want your ex back and all this other shit. Y'all are being too influenced over women than influencing your own goddamn selves. But let's continue back to the show, Zach. We're talking about how to be ready so you don't get ready. Guys, you have a question, go ahead and ask. We got about an hour left in the show, and we'll be chopping up for one more hour. Then we're going to wrap this motherfucker up. But Zach, you got the floor, my brother.
No, again, I just want to get back to, what we're talking about. He kills his chance at a threesome by doing this. Even the caller. You know what, Steve? I love this shit that we do. Because every time we do a show, it never fails that we get a caller who calls in and his issue fits the title perfectly. Right? And again, it's not just about threesomes, guys, because most men will never be in a position to have one. And there are some men who could care less about having one. Right? So the broader thing of it is just dealing with women, period. Is be ready, right? Be ready, because if you're not ready to take the bull by the horns and lead that woman in a desired direction, that woman could misinterpret your hesitation or your indecision with a lack of experience, and that alone can make her say, you know what, I don't want to fuck him now. Because based on how he's moving and how slow he is to lead us to the bedroom, I don't think I'm going to enjoy myself sexually with this man. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it up. You got to speak.
856, what's your name? What's your question?
Hey, what's up? KDJ. Calling from Georgia. I just like to say, man, I think am I wrong for saying dudes should have probably settled with the thick white woman instead of going after the Asian woman as well?
Wait. I just read something. Sorry. Wait, hold on, Zach. Hold on, Zach. Fuck you, Zach. Wait. Wait, I'm sorry. What did you say, buddy? I missed your question. What was your question?
I'm asking after you all.
All right.
Fuck you. Go ahead.
Hey guys, I just started following maybe 4 weeks ago.
All right.
I missed the last 3 weeks, but I'm here again.
All right. What's your question?
All right. I think dude probably should have settled with the thick white woman. Am I wrong for saying that?
Caller. You know what the problem is? Is you're thinking about what another man should be doing versus what you doing, dog. You have a bigger problem.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
I'm kind of
no. Because listen. There are going to be individuals out here that like thin ass Asian women. There are guys that like thick women. There are guys that like fat women. There are guys that like chubby women. There are guys that like big titty women and flat butt women. There are guys that like big ass women and small titty women. So what you think has nothing to do with the problems that you have right now. You have an array of problems. So why don't we not focus on Brandon's thing and let's focus on you and let us help you out so you can be better when you get off this phone, sir.
Well, let me say this. I don't like the fact that he said settle. A man doesn't settle.
I know, dog. I'm just
a man gets what he wants. He doesn't settle.
Men don't settle, young man. So how can we help you, buddy?
I was just thinking in that situation, like
no, we're not talking about the situation. We're talking about did you talk to any women this weekend?
This week, yeah, I did.
Who did you talk to? How many women?
What's today?
It's not an answer.
I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. Take a deep breath. No, come on. No, how old are you, buddy? How old are you?
So I spoke to a masseuse today.
Okay, what did you talk about? What did you talk about?
we talked about like basically the weather,
All right, let me ask you a question. Did you want to fuck her or be her goddamn friend?
I want to fuck almost every woman.
Okay, so then
that
why
ain't
are you saying some fuck boy shit? What does the weather got to do with her face in the pillow and her ass in the air?
She was married. I wasn't going to go after that.
Wait. Then okay, I respect what you're saying. Then why are you talking to the bitch for then?
Well, I ain't gonna leave it dead air. Like if I'm
Young man, wait. Let's slow this down. How old are you, man? How old are you?
40.
30 years old or 40? Did you say 40?
40.
Okay, 40. So can you explain to us how it is you have this moral code of not wanting to fuck with a woman that's married, but you sitting there talking to a bitch that you shouldn't even be discussing? You shouldn't be talking to the bitch. What are you talking to her for? No, is not an answer. You're 40 years fucking old. You're not 5 years old and you spilt your milk. Why the fuck are you 40 years old talking to a woman where you have this moral code, Zach?
I like the conversation.
Dog, what kind of a bitch are you, man? This is what I'm saying. You want to ask about Brandon, dog? You are on some serious bitch ass shit.
That's just one situation.
No. No. How you do one thing is how you do all things, motherfucker. That's the game. Do you think Kerry K. Zagan is going to waste his time with a fucking woman that he ain't trying to fuck with?
I don't know, dog.
Do you?
Nah, not thinking about that.
So then why the fuck are you doing that? Why are you doing it?
It's just simple, like just day-to-day shit. Like it's not intrusive. It's not intrusive.
Zach, you got it, dog. This motherfucker maybe got a screw loose. I don't want to talk to handicap mode. You got it, Zach.
I do. I got schizophrenia, just to credit there.
I hope you're taking your medication, bro. Look, guys. Caller, y'all make this way more difficult than what it needs to be, right? As a man, you should always be focused on what it is you want and always trying to get everything out of life that you can get, right? But in order to do that, you have to have a plan of action for yourself.
Come on, man.
Okay, and it's not just about women. It could be about career, business. It could be about being. It could be whatever.
Now we're talking. So in my situation, I always choose wrong. So not always, but sometimes I choose wrong. And in the better situations I've had, the women have chosen me.
Okay, so do you mean that these women approached you instead of you approaching them? Is that what you mean by that?
Exactly.
So in other words, instead of you hollering at the women you are most attracted to, you kind of just settle for the women that want you, but you don't necessarily want them.
Exactly.
Why do you hate yourself?
Clear cut. I don't want them, but I am saying like they chose me first. You know what I mean?
Zach, you asked him a question again. Why was that?
Why do you hate yourself?
It's not that I hate myself. I don't hate.
Yeah, caller, listen what he's saying. A person that hates himself is going to sit like a raggedy bitch and wait for women to come to him. So he's asking you, why do you hate yourself? That's all he's asking.
I don't know, dog. I don't know.
You're 40 years. Okay, dog. Look, we're gonna let you go, dog. I can't. You're 40 years old, dog. You're too fucking old to sit there and say, I don't know, nigga. You're 40 years old. You understand that?
Yeah, I know.
So how the fuck are you 40 and you can't answer a goddamn question?
All right, what's the question? What's the question again?
Why do you hate yourself?
Oh, can you rephrase that, please?
All right, goodbye, dog. Can't do it. All right, thank you, sir, for your time, man. We're gonna move on. Next guy. We can't. Gotta let you go, dog. We can't entertain ignorance, dog. 562, what's your name and what's your question, man?
Uncle Steve, am I live?
Sir, you're on with Steve and Kate Zach. What's your name? What's up, brother? How can we help you?
Chris from California, Long Beach. I just wanted to say what's up, man. Great show. And tell the guys, I as somebody that missed a few threesomes and didn't get the cues that Uncle Steve and Kazak are hitting, don't be afraid to go for it, man. I did, Uncle. I slipped a few times. You know, years passed by, but everything you guys are saying, I wish I had somebody telling me, because like I couldn't pick up on certain cues, and when I did, it was too late. Had a potential threesome with one girl, went to a cabin with another one. I could have had both of them, and then before that, that girl introduced me to another female months before, but because I didn't pick up on the cues that you guys are giving us here and giving us game, it just ruined everything for it, you know. And I just want to, you know, tell the guys it's not as difficult, man. Especially have Uncle Steve and Kazak. All, man, we got top generals here telling us, giving us game, and I appreciate you guys.
Caller. All right, so who'd you talk to this weekend?
This weekend, man, I was at the VA, Unc. I was at the VA. I'm a veteran,
Caller, stop. Caller, I appreciate thank you for your service, but I'm asking you, how many women you talked to this weekend, dog? I didn't ask if you was at the VA, buddy.
I want to say two.
Okay, and what happened, buddy?
Went to the VA. When I was there, I went MIA, and the whole situation was a female was supposed to get me, right? And I made it up like in a scenario quick on my feet. There was a chick in front behind the desk, and the chick that was supposed to get me from the wheelchair. And I told her, let me give you a piece of my mind, just like Uncle Steve. I told him, you know what, it's one time, but I know you're gonna make it up to me. So why not? Here's my phone number. And then you call me, and as I try to figure out how you gonna make it up to me,
all right,
you know, something foolish, like you said.
What was the first mistake you made, though, buddy? It's okay. There's no wrong. It's just we appreciate what you're saying. No.
Trying to figure it out.
What's the first rule that we always teach you? What's the most important thing that you have to do when you meet somebody for the first time?
Well, you got to put that bit in, right?
No, you got to introduce yourself, my brother.
Introducing myself. In this situation, they already knew who I was. Should I have even introduced myself regardless?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you always, I don't care if, okay, so when I was in college, or let's go high school, I had a reputation of being a whore. You know what I mean? I'm a slutty guy. You know, he's fucking the ladies, man, talking to all the women, right? I had a reputation. The person knew my name, but they didn't know my name until I introduced who I am. Okay, a woman can know your name, but she doesn't know you. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I can see you as Chris, right? I see you rolling around. That's Chris over there, right? But until we formally introduce ourselves, then I'm gonna say, oh, that's Chris. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying to you, big dog, is that it is so utterly important. When I meet a woman, I'm not introducing her to my name. I'm introducing her to the experience she can have with me if she knows how to play her cards right. She can know your name. She can know your name, but she doesn't know your name until you introduce yourself and let her feel the weight of your name, okay? So just remember that, okay, buddy?
Oh, absolutely. Just calling in, hey, guys, you know, somebody that's had opportunities, don't fumble it. It's not as difficult as it seems, but we like to overthink it. And I wish I had Uncle Sam. I wish I had Uncle Steve and Kazak. Well, but anyways, throw my bitch ass back in.
You're good. You're good, young man. It's all good. Just remember your name, okay, my friend?
Absolutely.
All right, respect.
Throw my ass back in the. Throw my ass back in the queue.
I'm tossing you back in, brother. I appreciate you, man. Lines are open, but gentlemen, this is what we're saying to you guys out here. We want you to introduce her to a sexual experience. How you doing? You're not just meeting me. You're about to meet another side of you that you don't know. Zach, I don't think they understand the levels of the game. Gentlemen, please understand this. Most women, the highest point that women have, Zag, is them playing with their pussies and coming. So that's their highest, gentlemen, that is their highest level of pleasure Because they know how to zag. They know how to self-medicate and self-pleasure themselves.
Indeed.
So, gentlemen, what we're saying is that where her ceiling is going to be our floor, because we're going to be her beginning, not her end, not her middle, and anything below that. That's why when you guys talk to women and learn and become experienced and be ready versus try to get ready, that remember, gentlemen, her highest level of orgasmous pleasure is the one that she can give herself, because nobody can give herself that kind of pleasure until they meet somebody that can show them deeper pleasures. What say you, Zag?
No, I agree. Women know their bodies very well, which is why they're always pleasantly surprised when they meet a man that knows his way around her body. Like, yeah, nigga, how'd you know I like that? Yo, look. I just be touching shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got spirit fingers. I just be touching shit. You know what I'm saying? So look, no, man, look, guys, and here's the thing. Ultimately, when women decide to have sex with the men they have sex with, a lot of times it's about them anticipating a particular experience. And it's usually something that they're looking forward to, something that they are excited about. The problem with the average guy is they don't know how to get a woman to that point where she looks forward to that, where she's excited about that, where there's intrigue and curiosity and even a little bit of nervousness. Because here's the reality of it. The more attracted a woman is to you, in some cases, she might be a little nervous, right? She might, what I'm saying? So even with that, you have to know how to kind of, mitigate that and let her know, baby, hey, look, won't nothing happen that you don't want to happen. I got you. Don't worry about nothing. You got to be ready for all of that shit.
Mm-hmm. So, and gentlemen, if y'all got a question, please put a Q. Lines are open, gentlemen. We are here for about another 45 minutes. So go ahead and ask your question, gentlemen. We got y'all covered, but we want to make sure that at the end of the day, y'all have got to start framing your mind. Zach, I keep saying this. I keep pushing this. We are so close to spring, and we're so close to women coming out of hibernation, shredding all those t-shirts, sweaters, coats, and everything in between. And we don't want you guys to lose out. You guys are almost in a position to lose out to a lot of women out there because you're not creating, Zag, the environment of a sexual fun experience. Remember, gentlemen, stop looking for fucking relationships and just be the experience for her, Zag, in between her finding her relationship, Zag.
You know what? Look, I'm the bridge. I'm the bridge. Yeah, that's what I am. See, I'm the bridge. I'm the bridge between boring sex and a relationship. I'm the bridge. I'll bridge that gap for you while you entertain other potential suitors. I got you. And here's the funny part, Steve. Contrary to popular belief, as much as women do love sex, there are instances in a woman's life when she's single, she wants to be booed up and all of that good shit, but she still wants great sex, right? So sometimes what some women will do is they'll find one guy they can have consistent sex with while they get out there and still look for a relationship or look for a situation where they can get into a relationship, but they'll have this guy that's dicking them down on a regular basis. So with what you just said, that's why I asked the other guy, the caller, do you want to be her lover or do you want to be her friend?
Right.
Which one? A boyfriend, my bad. Boyfriend. Which one do you want to be?
Yeah, and gentlemen, this is what I'm saying. I know a lot of y'all guys want some pussy. I get it. But if y'all listen to the third caller or the second caller, if you had a choice, y'all would want some pussy, but you don't know getting pussy is not the point of penetration, gentlemen. Getting the pussy starts when the woman begins to recognize that you are more than just an average guy. You are actually an experience. And when they start to recognize there is something about you that they can benefit from, then things are going to change, Zag. Well, what say you on that, my brother?
No, bro, you got it, Phil. You got it.
So what I'm saying to y'all guys, if you have no, Dustin, that's not true. Dustin, that's not true. Stop. This is, I appreciate what you're saying, D, but this is where y'all fuck up. It's the worst. This is the worst comment you can make. Stop comparing yourself to, thank you, Jazz, to other men. Motherfucker, okay, please understand this, Dustin. You're always going to be, there's someone out there that's taller than myself and Carrie K. Zakin. There's someone that has more money than Carrie and I. Someone has a bigger house than Carrie and I. Someone has a jet and all these other things.
Yeah.
But they still can't fuck with us when it comes to this game. So as a man, we don't focus on women and we don't focus on other men, okay? You're new here, Dustin, so I'm just trying to show you. All you got to do is focus on what you're doing. Because the moment you compare yourself to another person is the moment you lose yourself in the process, Zag. What say you, brother?
Well, you're not the only guy that these women are dealing with.
Yes.
Okay. Now, it doesn't mean that they're fucking everybody. It doesn't mean that, right? Women, look, women can have a roster of 10 guys, but only be fucking one or two of them.
Yes.
Literally, right? So it's not about necessarily trying to stand out, right? What it's about is you just doing you, and you fuck with the chicks that are about it, right? Like Steve is saying, no other man is my competition. Yes, there might be a guy that's quote unquote more handsome than me, that got a better body than me, that got more money, that got, a nicer car. He can take chicks to places I can't afford to go. Yeah, all of that shit. But I don't concern myself with any of that. And I'll tell any woman I'm fucking with, if that motherfucker want to take you on an all expense paid trip, go. Right? Because I'm not taking you, so go. Right? So I don't necessarily concern myself with what other men are doing and me trying to out-charm other men. I'm charming for myself. Right? So it's inevitable, right, that I'm going to find women that appreciate my brand of charm. And we're going to get it popping.
Yeah, if I concern myself with another guy, I'm team the guy that's going to take her to dinner. I'm team the guy that's going to pay her bills, pay her rent. Hey man, I commend you guys out there for all that hard work you do while we get the pussy for free. So not only I am not a cock blocker, but I wholeheartedly insist on her to keep dating you guys. Because I do want to give her balance. You know what I mean? I do want to give her balance. And the balance is that I'm her sexual toy, and her balance is finding guys to make her feel special. That's it. Now, Dustin, you said, wait, what did you say? You said I always had the I don't skincare and funny guy. And Dustin, you might need to call up, dog. Because I know you said you had a question and shit. So there's something that you might have to question. But anyway, Zach, what I'm saying is that for many of you guys out here, you have to, gentlemen, it's an easy decision that you got to make. It's just simple. If you're a great lover, you can always offer sex. But if you don't know how to fuck, you can't offer that. You have got to impress her. You're going to have to beg. You have to barter. You have to do all that silly human shit just to create a friendship. Because a woman, listen, please understand this, guys. The difference between Zag and I is that we're not out here throwing dick at women like you guys are doing. We're not. That's what's so weird to me. All y'all doing is Zach throwing dick out to women.
Mm-hmm.
We're giving them experiences where they want to fuck us. That's the difference, Zag. What say you, my brother?
No, and it goes back to what I alluded to earlier. Yeah, I don't want it, ladies. I don't want anything from you. I don't want to. I don't want your compliments. I appreciate them though, but I don't want them. Right? I don't want your pussy. I mean, I'm willing to take things that are offered to me, right? And that's the operative word, offered, right? There's a big difference, and I'm talking about just your state of mind or mentality, where you want to have sex with a woman and you're trying to convince her to have sex with you. A lot of guys, when they deal with women, they have that energy of, I'm trying to convince her I'm the type of guy she should fuck, right? Instead of being the type of guy she wants to fuck, right? Even the energy of a woman is different when she has a man in front of her that's trying to get her pussy versus her having a man in front of her where she wants to give him her pussy. It's two different things.
Yeah, and Adam, this is wrong, dog. Who the fuck is... I don't think y'all understand who we are on this fucking show. Building what? What is so fucking special that I gotta build rapport? Why? Okay? So what I'm saying is that, well, with Dustin, you said you had a question. Now you ran like a little girl. It's cool, but we pay attention in this room, dog. All right, but what I'm saying is like this is wait, I'm reading this shit. What the fuck? Wait, hold on, Adam. You got off the hook. Fuck is this? I was grateful to be a part of that. What? All right. So, all right, Dustin, let me help you out here. Dog, it's good that you're here, dog. It's good that you're here because for the first time now you can see men, now you can see what men are actually like. Zag and I are never fucking grateful, or nor will we ever be grateful to be a part of a fucking woman's life. Again, Zag, what the fuck is so special about a woman where we're grateful to be in her life? So you're learning this game. So he's brand new. He's kind of wet between the ears. So we're gonna lace him and everything. When you get this game down, dog, they're gonna be grateful for you allowing them to be in your life, brother. We're never great. You never fucking ever say that shit again in this room. A man is never grateful to being in a goddamn woman's life. That's sissified, brother.
Yeah, and again, it goes back. Words are important. You know, how you phrase things, how you word things, how you communicate yourself. It says a lot about how you think. So let's go back what you said. You said, I was grateful to be a part of their lives. Guys, and this is not disparaging women in any way. A man is never a part of a woman's life. There's a reason why women take the man's last name.
Ever.
Right? There's a reason why the father gives the bride away to the man at the altar. Because he's saying, my daughter is going into your world. I'm giving my daughter to you for you to hold it down and be her leader and all of that. No, women come into a man's life. Okay, this is why I don't believe in asking women to be my girlfriend. What do I look like asking a woman to be a part of my life? Why would I fucking ask a woman to be a part of my life? It makes more sense for a woman to want to be a part of my life, and I say yay or nay to it. What I look like asking a woman? Like, come on, man.
Area code 313. What's your name? What's your question, man? 313. What is your name? Going once. 313.
This is Rich Dustin.
Yeah, what's up, man? Get off your speaker, man, and get on your phone real quick. What's going on, man? What's up?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Yeah, so tell us about that fucking statement you made, and what the fuck does that even mean? Being grateful? What the fuck is that about, bro?
Well, I heard one of the ladies on chat said be grateful about being with a woman and shit. Like I'm just saying, like I've had it before where I felt grateful to be in their presence, but it wasn't like like bow down, put them on a pedestal and shit like that. But
that's my friend. Didn't you hear? When did we ever say listen to what the fuck a woman is? When did we ever say listen to women, though?
I was raised around them, so I mean, like
no. We all had our mothers or some woman around, but this is a man show, dog. We're not.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. So don't listen to fucking women. Listen, the only thing a woman can teach you is to say yes, please, and thank you. It's about it. As a child, that's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing else that she can show you. So don't listen to a woman talking about being grateful around them. And we say this with love, Zach. Fuck them. And that's love. Fuck them.
So are you trying to say, like, stand your ground, be more assertive and shit like that? Like when you're talking to women,
we're saying fuck them until they're not special.
Okay. So yeah, if there's a woman saying, "Oh, you should be grateful," you should be like, "She should be grateful for me." What are we talking about?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Because see, for me, it's supposed to happen like this. Caller, listen. If I meet a woman, right, and she wants to fuck, it's supposed to happen. If I meet a woman and she wants to be my girlfriend, it's supposed to happen like that. If I meet a woman and she wants to be my wife, it's supposed to happen. Now, that don't mean it's gonna happen, but when a woman is asking me, "I want to be with you," and I'm looking at her, it's supposed to happen like that. So for me, I don't look at it as, "Oh, I'm grateful because it's happening." It's supposed to happen like that.
Now, watch D. I appreciate when you're cooking, like when she cooking for you, I recognize that. All right, that's cool. That's sexy to me.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Like I was trying to say, like, being grateful for, like, not like, what I'm saying, like being around them and shit, but when they do stuff to help you out, cook, clean, whatever, but not being like the modern woman.
No, wait, whoa, wait. It sounds like you got a little red pill in you, buddy. How much red pill? How long you been listening to the red pill for, dog?
How long have I what?
Listening to the red pill content.
About a week.
Okay. So do you understand that's a homophobic cult? Do you not understand that?
Yeah, I understand that.
So what is a fucking modern woman? What is that?
A modern woman nowadays is somebody that's like she's just more assertive. She takes charge. She puts in the work.
Okay, stop right there. Caller, I'm glad you said that. Stop right there. Okay, let me educate you, my brother. Okay, so this is what you said. You said a modern woman is more assertive. I'm assuming what you're trying to say is they have masculine traits.
They have more balls. They kind of have balls more now.
But do you want to know why that is? Do you want to know why women appear? Because I got quote unquote. Do you want to know why women appear more masculine, more dominant, more assertive, more aggressive? Do you want to know why that is?
Yeah.
Because men are weaker.
Right, because y'all created.
Yeah, I understand that. We're especially. I'm not going to put it on, but I'm white, and I feel like as a white race, we've kind of become weak. Like we get yelled at by people and shit.
Stop, sir. In this place, we don't see age, race, or color. Game doesn't see that. So I don't give a fuck if you green, dog. So let's not make excuses. It is your behavior. It's not the color of your skin. It is your
but as a
behavior.
white race, we were, a lot of people were raised kind of, put in a box, not really.
Caller, real quick. Let me talk. Caller, I know I got white friends. I got white homeboys. Yeah. These are some solid individuals, stand-up men that people don't play with. They respect these men.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And there are black men that are like you, and Asian men, and Spanish. So your problem is you're new here. Okay. So we're trying to get you to cut out the femininity because you got a lot of femininity in you with all these excuses and all this poor me stuff. We're trying to look at your mindset. We're not looking at how tall you are or the color of your skin. We're not caring about your race of people like you. That's not what this is about. It's about for you to think for yourself, young man. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, but the thing you got to stop doing is you got to stop. Why are you listening to that red pill content?
Why am I what?
Listening to the red pill content.
I don't know, man.
Caller,
I'm
how
not sure.
wait, how old are you, buddy? How old are you?
36.
Okay. Do you have a handicap or mental disability?
I got mental illness, but it's not like I mean,
Okay.
I'm not like
Well,
retarded or
okay,
anything.
I didn't say that. I just want to know where you're okay. So it kind of makes it okay. So again, we're not going to yell at you or anything like that. We're just
I got
trying to know.
schizophrenia, so
Well, no, it's okay. We're not going to yell. I'm just saying that if you want to learn, you got to learn from men and not females trying to pretend to be men. Okay.
right. I got that. Yeah, I got some male friends that I talk to that they try to put me on the spot and like they try to help me
No.
become more
No,
masculine because
we're not talking about that. We're talking about the ones that you're listening to that is bringing up modern women. That
the modern women like to take control. Like I've been in relationships where they were just too dominant.
Okay, right there. Stop right there. Okay, caller. Hold on, real quick. Okay, I want you to understand. This is very, very important. Both men and women, all of us have feminine and masculine traits because we came from a man or a woman. The reason, guys, if you're running into women who have a dominant disposition, the reason why those women are seeking to take charge or control is because they don't respect you. There's how you're conducting yourself in those interactions. They feel like you're not to be taken seriously. So it's not the women, because those same women that tried to dominate you, they'll meet another guy and they'll be completely submissive to those guys. It's not the women. Look, the less masculine you are, the more masculine a woman has to be to counterbalance the fact that there isn't dominance and masculinity and leadership coming from your end. So a woman has to overcompensate with her masculine energy to make up for the fact that you're too feminine with your energy.
that makes sense.
All right. So all right, we'll throw you back in, buddy. Okay.
All right, man. Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, thank you for the call, buddy. We appreciate you, D.
Yep.
All right, guys, lines are open. Let's bring this call in. Area code 224, sir. What's your name and what's your question, buddy? All right, 224 going once, going twice. All right, let's bring in the next question caller. Area code 585. What's your name and what's your question, sir?
Hello, my name is Khalif. How we doing, K-Zag? How we doing, Steve?
What up?
How can we help you, buddy?
Yeah, so I was calling in because I wanted some game review. I did the 1, 2, 3. I set up the date, and now I have some time in between to marinate, but I don't really know what I'm doing.
Well, I don't understand something. When did you talk to the woman?
When did I talk to the woman?
Yeah.
I talked to her yesterday.
Is the date okay? You said you want to go on a date. Did you set the date up yet?
Yeah, it's set up for not this weekend, but next weekend.
Wait, why? Wait, what are you doing this weekend?
Well, it's not me. She said she had some plans to go out of town or whatever.
Oh, she gonna see somebody else.
Okay. Real quick. Let's pick that apart. So you attempted to set up the date for this weekend, and she said, "I can't. I won't be back until next weekend."
Yeah.
Okay. This is just me personally. Now, Carl, I'm not saying you did anything wrong with setting it up next week or 2 weeks from now.
Mm-hmm.
I would have personally told her, when you get back in town, get at me.
Okay.
That me personally, that's what I would have did. I don't know the exact situation. So again, I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just saying if she's telling me she can't get back in town for 2 weeks, I'm not setting up a date 2 weeks out. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, that's just me.
Well, but Zach, you wouldn't have to, because within the first week you'll get her playing with her pussy. So you wouldn't have to. Zach, you're a little bit different. You
but not only that, she might be so excited to see me. She want to see me before she leave.
Exactly. Yeah, a send off.
Right.
So, caller, what is it that you're trying to do, dog? What do you want to do?
So, I guess if I could arrange it where I could see her before then, because I just feel like,
all right, well, let's call
it. It is a long time for.
Why don't we call
2
her
weeks?
Why don't we call her and you just say what you just said? You know what? Before you leave, I'd like to see you before you go. You ready to do that?
Just like Steve said it.
Are you ready to do it?
Yeah.
All right.
So you said
no. I just said it. It's not. Just say that. Don't make it. That's not that hard.
before you leave, I wanted to see before you.
I want to see
before you go.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. Okay. So you
Okay.
all right? So go ahead and call her right now. We'll be quiet. You got an iPhone or Android?
I'm on an Android.
All right, so that shit should go in through. Sorry, iPhone people. He's got an Android, so this should be an easy call. So don't worry. Put that shitty phone down, guys. This should be clockwork. Go ahead and make that call, merge her in, and let her know.
All right.
Let's go. You got this. Give him 10 more seconds.
Hello? Hello? Sorry, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, Steve?
Sound like she was sleeping, dog.
Yeah.
Or getting taken care of. And she accidentally hit the she was trying to keep it from ringing and hit the wrong button. Yeah. And you caught our boy in mid-stroke when he hit a spot. You know what I'm saying? Something happened. But go ahead. I'm just talking shit. Go ahead.
All right. We'll throw you back in. Yeah, just let her know that shit, okay, Big Dog, and let us know what happens tomorrow, okay, man?
All right, you hear from me back tomorrow.
Good job, buddy. Good job. Great fucking job. All right, we'll throw you back in. Let's get the next caller. This guy called again, area code 224 for the second time. What is your name, sir? Yes, what is your name and what's your question, buddy?
Yes, hi, this is Emmanuel. 2 questions. So my first question, how do I stop the perception where it's okay to be disrespected?
What are you talking about? Wait, what do you mean be disrespected? What are you talking about?
Like, I'm having people disrespect me, men and women.
What? Okay, what? Fuck the men. What are the women doing to disrespect you, buddy?
Right. So, for example, this Saturday I was talking to my boy, and then I guess this girl that I, tried to get at, I told her I want the fucking all that shit, and she basically said no, cool, goodbye. But then the next day or whatever, she comes back, she sees me, and she's like, "Hey, little guy, come here, give me a hug."
But
are you short or something? Are you short?
No, I'm average height.
Well, no, but again, you disrespected her first, did you not?
No, I mean,
all right, wait. We always tell your desperate ass, when you say you want to fuck a woman, what are you calling her?
No, I mean, calling her.
Right. What are you saying that she is? What are you saying? Go ahead and say it. What is she? What are you saying you are?
A slut.
And a whore. Yes. So you already disrespected her. So why shouldn't she disrespect your punk ass?
Well,
what?
Because I didn't, huh?
Sir, okay. I'm going to slow this down for your ignorant ass to understand this. These women out here, they value themselves. And these women out here are saying that, wait a second, what did I say or do to make you think that I am that easy and you can just take me and fuck me? What makes you think that I'm a whore and a slut? Why would you talk down to me like I ain't shit? Why would you disrespect me like that? But then you're mad because she disrespected you?
So let me ask him a question. So caller. So this young woman. So was it a situation where one of your boys was dealing with a girl, and the girl had a friend, and you met the friend. Can you tell us how that worked out?
No, okay. So the original scenario where I told her that I want to fuck.
Yeah. So how did y'all meet? How did that come about?
So, like, I saw her at a bar. I went up to her.
Okay.
You know, we were talking for about, I don't know, like 7 minutes or so.
Wait, stop right there. Stop right there. What in the, okay, wait. This even makes it worse. Because you were talking to her like you were interested in her. But all you want to do was fuck her. So what were you talking to her about?
Well, I was basically first just introducing myself.
Well, for 7 minutes. For 7 minutes, what the fuck were you talking about, man?
Well, I was just kind of getting the logistics of like what brought her out, like is in her situation.
Okay, caller. The point that Steve is trying to make is when you were talking to her and you segued into sex, what was going on that made you segue into sex? Because this is what I mean. Now, I want to help you out. So if I'm having a conversation with a woman that I just met, and she's smiling at me, she's all close to me, like she's literally putting herself close to me, and I can tell that she wants to fuck, and she's being very flirtatious because I was. It makes sense for me to segue into sex because she is showing me that energy. What did she do or say that made you think she wanted that type of situation? What was going on in the conversation?
Well, she was just telling me about how she loves dick, and I was like,
"Wait,
all right, well, I got something right here."
Wait.
Okay, all right.
Wait, time out. Wait, how did that segue? How you just said you talked about logistics, motherfucker? Now,
how did that get to the point about dick? How did that get to that conversation?
How did you switch from logistics and start talking about dick?
Well, I was basically just saying, I was like, hey, listen, like, you're sexy as fuck, and like, I
wait, stop right there, man. What, dude, why do you come here? Why do you come here? Why?
Well,
why do you fucking come here? Wait, how long, no, look, fuck boy, how long you been listening to us for?
It's been about like a year.
So when the fuck did we tell your ignorant bitch ass to tell a bitch she's sexy? When the fuck did we ever say that? Has Carrie ever said that?
No.
Have I ever said that?
No, but you
no,
say
no, shut the fuck up. When have we told you to tell a bitch she's sexy as fuck? What the fuck did she do to be sexy as fuck?
Well, I was communicating about what I thought about her.
Nigga, shut the fuck. All right, look, dumb fuck. Look, come on, man. This is why I don't know why you're here. Guys, I don't know why he's here.
So,
I don't get it.
Well, let me ask him a question.
How many times have we told your fuck boy ass stop telling bitches they look sexy? How many times? How many times have we told you? Why don't you listen? Why don't you listen?
Well, I mean, it's more like I'm like.
Okay, caller, real quick. Hold on, caller, real quick. So, just can you talk about the situation where she says she likes dick? Just talk about that particular situation for now. I want to know what made her say that.
Yeah, so essentially, I was basically just saying like, hey, listen, I'm coming out. I think you're very sexy. Like the way your like ass and titties and all that shit look in the dress. Like that's definitely turning me on.
Zach?
Hold on, Steve. I want him to get to that point about her mentioning dick.
This is so.
Yeah. We'll tackle that in a minute. What made her talk about dick?
Fucking loser, man.
So then I was like, listen, like I'm not really the relationship type, but I definitely could give you some dick once or twice a week.
Oh my
God. Steve, hold on, Steve. I gotta hear him. I gotta hear what happened. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, I'm not the relationship type, but I can definitely give you dick at least 1 to 2 times a week. And then she's like, oh, well, I like dick. And so then I was like, well, let's get out of here. And then she was like, no, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I'm not interested.
Are we done, Zach? Are we done hearing this?
Yeah, go ahead, Steve.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man? What advice are you asking? How the fuck do you have the nerve? Wait, Zach, that's a unmitigated goal? Yeah. What?
The unmitigated the audacity.
How the fuck you gonna call us talking about the woman disrespected your bitch ass when you did nothing but disrespect her?
I mean, I said, I'm just getting. My mind is just like.
What do you mean
like
your mind? Wait, no,
because,
nigga, no, shut your bitch ass. When have we, in a year you've been listening to us, say to run behind pussy like a fuck boy?
No, because you guys said like, hey, I'm spending too long talking to the chicks to get to the point, and then now I'm spending too short and I'm calling her a slut. So which one is it?
Listen, dumb fuck. We told you, dumbass. You ain't got no game. So you can't intrigue a fucking bitch. So anything that comes out of your bitch ass mouth is going to be creepy and disrespectful. Because you're thirsty and you're desperate. Motherfucker, did not tell you. And I say this, I've been saying this for well over a year, since the goddamn 90s. Listen, fuck boy, when you tell a woman that you know nothing about, let's go fuck. You know nothing about her. You're saying, fuck you. Listen, dumb fuck. You're saying, fuck your name, fuck your morals, fuck everything about you. Bring your dirty, slutty ass to my place so I can fuck you, nut on you, and be on my way. That's what you saying, dumb fuck.
Okay, so, real quick, Steve. Okay, this is what I want to get to. And I want to get to the last part where you ran into the spot and she said, hey, little guy, come give me a hug. Now, here's the thing. I personally don't think she disrespected you. I don't think she disrespected you, right? And what I mean by that is this. Yeah, she said some goofy shit, but if you're not short, then you can't really take offense to that. She's just being silly. Now, let me ask you this. When she said, come give me a hug, what did you do?
When she said, come give me a hug, little guy, she said it all in one sentence. I just said, nah, fuck no. I'm not doing that.
Is that what you told her? You said, hey, you said, fuck you?
Little dick energy, nigga.
No, I was just like, no, like.
Did you have
because he called me?
Okay, hold on. No, caller. Hold on. Listen, hold on real quick. When she said, come here, little guy, what you could have said was, first and foremost, ain't nothing little about me. Secondly, but more important, if you want a hug, you're going to be hugging this dick.
But he got a little.
But she already said no to the dick, though.
Right? Okay, no. But okay, caller. Now follow me. I know she said no to the dick, but a chick can't tell me no to my dick, but then ask me for a hug later on.
Zag, she's saying little guy because the nigga had little dick energy, man. That motherfucker didn't have no big dick energy. Motherfucker was acting like he was a thirsty little. You acting like you never had pussy before, motherfucker. Listen how you talk to women and shit. Why the fuck are you so goddamn thirsty, man? The fuck is wrong with you?
So caller, for me, if a woman don't want me, I don't take it personal. I'm not mad at that. I can see a woman that basically say, no, I'm not interested. And, I can see her and still be pleasant with her. But one thing that she cannot get is my attention. And she definitely can't get no hugs. Look, when I give a hug to a woman, it means something. Do you know the energy, you know what I'm saying, that comes out of my body when I'm giving a woman a warm embrace? So I don't just hug chick for the sake of hugging her. So again, I know she said no to the dick, but what I'm saying is you can't say no to the dick and then ask me for something after that. So my thing is, I would have said, yeah, you can hug this dick. And it's not about me trying to get her pussy, because she already said no. It's about her understanding that if you're fucking with me, you're fucking with me on my terms. You can't be just showing up asking me for hugs and shit.
But he ain't in games, Zag. He came in disrespectful. He came in like he was interested in her and then flipped it and tried to make her feel like a whore. That's why she felt the way she did. He brought this on himself, Zag. Ain't no woman just gonna walk up and say, hey, little man. Because a little dick energy is doing the bitch ass shit he's doing. Motherfuckers that have game and got big dick energy, they're not doing any fuckboy shit. You're doing fuckboy shit, caller. And you know you're doing fuckboy shit.
No, I don't, because it's for me. It's become confusing because I've had times when I call in and I say, "Oh, I spent 15 minutes." You're like, "What the hell are you talking to her for 15 minutes?" And then I have times when I go in and I just directly say what it is.
Caller. Do the Zag and I, do we beg for pussy? Do we beg? Or do we show the woman why they should be fucking us? Which one do we do?
You show them why you should be fucking.
Right. And you ain't in that part of the game. So everything you doing, bitch, you're begging for pussy. That's your problem. There's nothing, you have no influence. There's nothing sexual about you. There's nothing interesting about you. You're so fucked up. You come at a woman pretending like you're interested. Look, Zag, learning all her logistics. For what? For what, Zag? What did you want to learn her logistics for? You didn't give a fuck about her logistics. You just wanted to fuck.
No, I mean, that's how I know, like, what are the chances that I can be fucking her tonight?
What? Zag, this came.
Okay. So
it's like, yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead, caller. Go ahead. You on a roll, bro. Go right ahead.
It truly is like, for me, it's like, it's an oxymoron. It's like, if I'm being like quick and to the point.
Okay. So caller, I got you. Okay, real quick. There's nothing wrong with being sexual, right? You can be sexual without mentioning sex or being X-rated with your language. Now, I'm X-rated, but this is what I mean. A lot of times when you guys are talking to women, your timing is off. Meaning, at the juncture that you elect to add shit into the conversation, your timing is off. So what I mean by that is when you very first meet a woman and you introduce yourself, the very first thing you should be doing is flirting with her right now. Do it now. Flirt now, right? And the reason why you want to do that now is because you want to see how she responds to flirtatious energy. Guys, if you're dealing with a woman who's not really all that attracted to you, she's not going to be all that engaging when you start flirting, when you have that sexual energy. She's going to resist it.
Zach, check it out, Zach. This bitch did the same thing the guy in the video did. The moment the bitch said, "I like dick," the motherfucker fell out of character, man. He didn't, when the moment, if the fucking bitch tells myself and Zag she likes dick, do you think we're just gonna say, "Hey, well, let's go fuck right now"? Or we still gonna sit back like we've been here before and keep the conversation going? What do you think, caller?
Well, what I'm saying is you have literally told me when I'm just taking 15 minutes, oh, I'm holding up and I'm blocking other names.
Okay. Yeah. But okay, caller, I got to say, caller. See, here's the thing, and I said this in a recent video probably about a week ago. Women don't have a problem talking about sex in general terms with men they don't want to fuck. It's when you put yourself in their fantasy. That's where they're like, "Oh, no. I said I like dick. I didn't say anything about your dick." So when she said I like dick, like she didn't say anything about your dick. So when you said let's go fuck, she looking at you like, "Hold on, I didn't say anything about your dick."
About your dick.
Yeah. So what you should have did at that point was hit her with the mouthpiece and then get her to talk about how much she wanted to sample some new dick, meaning your dick. You have to, guys, when women talk about sex, don't get excited and start talking about fucking right away. Don't do that. Don't do that, right? Because again, women have no problem having a candid conversation about sex with men they just met. They can talk about what they like and don't like, but until they put you in the mix, you're not in the mix.
Right. So what we're saying to you, man, is that the moment she said I like dick, it was at that point your influence, your sexual influence should have made her say to you, "Let's get out of here." Because at that point, you're making her feel sexually safe through your influence. She's got trust through your influence, dumb fuck. This is
what I'm what I'm confused is because at some point one time you told me, why are they asking you to, where I live? And essentially that was them taking the lead. So is it her asking me to get out of here?
No, guys. Okay. Caller, I want you to think about something. Could a woman asking you where you live mean that she's interested in fucking? Yes. Could a woman asking you where you live also be a situation where she don't want to fuck you? Yes. A woman asking you where you live by itself means absolutely nothing.
Nothing. It's like you asking her what she does for a living.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It would have to be a woman. Listen to me, caller. A woman asking you where you live. If it was about sex, it would have to be some other things that she is saying before and after that ties it all together. But a woman just being curious about where you live means nothing by itself.
When she said, I like dick, you should have been cool with it. Because it's at that point, she's putting you to a test. The moment she said, I like dick, this is what she's thinking. Is this motherfucker experienced with pussy? Or is he going to act like a pussy and try to get the pussy right now? That I threw a pussy crumb at him. You got thirsty. Your fucking mask came down and you were a fucking fraud. If you had the game, Zach, Zach can tell you, do you know how many women have said to us they like dick and we didn't even respond? It was like,
because it don't mean nothing to me. All women like dick. So her telling me she like dick is telling me that water is wet. No shit.
No shit, right. But when you start to talk to her a little bit more and through your influence of making her smile, making her laugh, making her blush, and use your seductive smooth skin and smooth tech, you ain't got no game. That is why the woman that says I like dick will never say I want your dick.
Big difference.
Big difference.
And let me say this. For all you guys, if a woman ever asks you anything about your living situation or where you live, you should respond with something along these lines. Look at you, trying to be my house guest tonight. You see that, caller? Look at you trying to be my house guest tonight. So if she's asking about where I'm living, she's just making conversation. The moment I say, look at you trying to be my house guest tonight, she's going to be like, no, sir. She's going to let me know right away that she ain't feeling it. Conversation over.
Dog, what have we told you about experienced lovers? What is the number one thing we tell you about guys that have experience? What do we tell you, big guy?
Is that they don't make it about the pussy.
Right, and they don't run behind the pussy. And they don't ask for the pussy. Because they already know that the pussy's theirs eventually, and she just got to recognize she's with that guy, dog. That's what you keep, man. You're showing your inexperience. You're showing your thirst. There's nothing wrong with, I don't like what you did, but that was fine up to the point that she said she liked dick. But the moment she said she liked dick, you assumed she was talking about your dick, motherfucker.
Exactly.
And when don't we pay attention and listen? Isn't that what we tell you to do?
Right. So I thought that when she was saying she liked dick, that was
No. Did she say your dick or dick?
You just said dick.
So then how do you figure she said your dick?
Yeah, because she's talking about past dicks.
Dog,
so,
she didn't say.
So, caller, if a woman tells me, oh, I love to suck dick. Okay, she's just talking about what she previously did. That has nothing to do with me.
Nothing to do with me. I can't move. Listen, I can't move off a statement, caller, unless the statement is about me. When she starts to say, you know what? You have a real cute smile. Man, you look like you do have some pussy eating lips. You know what, man? How many women are you with? What do you want from me? You know what? I ain't got much time, but why don't we do this? Why don't we get out of here? It's too noisy in here. That's the game. Because what she's recognizing is this motherfucker has enough experience with women where he's not trying to push, force, manipulate, beg, barter, or deceive me out my panties, man. And look what you're doing. You're getting her logistics. You got her talk about she like dick, and then what you say? Yeah, well, we can fuck, and I could be a dick for you.
You got too excited. You got too excited.
Which is little dick energy, which then Zag made her call her a little man. She wasn't calling him a little man. She was calling you a little man, young man.
Caller, and let me say this to Steve's point about her calling you a little man. She did that on purpose, right? And the reason, and I'm not in her head, I don't know, but in my earnest opinion, I think she was calling you a little man because in a low-key way, she was trying to really talk shit about how she saw your brain, like you little, like in the head, right? And what I think she may have been thinking is he has a small way of thinking because he couldn't see that I wasn't interested. But also, you guys' timing is off. I tell you guys all the time, your timing is horrible, right? Here's the thing. When she said, I like dick, you went on a diatribe about her being your fuck buddy and all this shit, right? You started talking about exactly what you wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put the cart before the horse.
But why? I don't understand why. Why?
Yeah. Because you didn't even know she was down with it or not. So you're up here laying out this grand plan, but she ain't even agreed to fuck you yet.
But why were you so thirsty? I don't understand. Why were you so thirsty?
Well, like I said, in my head, you had told me that 15 minutes of talking.
Sir, no. I didn't. Okay, listen. When have I ever told you that we run behind pussy? I've never said that. When have I said that we do run behind pussy? When have we ever said that?
No, you never said that.
So if we've never said that, then why are you doing that?
Well, I was trying to be brief. Like, get in and get out.
Okay. Again, is a great lover someone that has patience? Or is a great lover someone that's desperate and begging for pussy?
Well, I guess I'm confused. What should I define patience as? Because I think.
Okay. So, caller, real quick, let me say this to you. Okay, guys. I'm going to say something, and I don't want to lose y'all.
Fuck.
I'm going to say it slowly. Keep your conversations brief, but don't rush. Okay, let me say it again. Keep your conversations brief, but don't rush. Meaning, you don't have to talk to a woman for a long period of time to get the gist as to whether or not she's interested. The key point is, whatever it is you're trying to do, make sure you express that at the appropriate time. Like, there are certain points in a conversation where some of the shit you want to say, it's not the right time for it. So this is what I mean by right time. Like, so let's say you're talking to a woman and she says, so do you come here often? Yeah, I'm trying to fuck though. You know what I'm saying? It made no sense for me to put that there. This is what I mean by your timing or your placement of what you're talking about is wrong. It should all be cohesive. It should flow together. This is why when you very first meet women, fuck all of that ambiguous, miscellaneous, indirect small talk. Get straight to the flirting. Straight to the flirting. So that way you can see how she responds to that energy.
All she said is I like dick. So what made you feel that you were just telling her how you're gonna give her your dick 2 times a day and all this other shit? What did she say to you to make you feel that you had to say that shit, buddy?
Well, I thought it was an opportunity to introduce her to a new one.
Wait a second, but she didn't ask you that. What indication did she give you to say she wanted to know about your dick?
Well, I guess that I interpreted her thinking about dick as her thinking about mine, because usually if she's
when is she? But goddamn it, how? Okay, dog. How is I like dick sounding like I like your dick?
Well, it's more like she's having a conversation with me, so.
But she just made us, okay. This is how these women get y'all silly motherfuckers, dog. All they got to mention is a dick, zag, licking and sucking, or a little bit of fucking, and y'all assume that that she wants to fuck you. How goddamn ignorant are you motherfuckers? You can't be this stupid. You just can't. Zag, this just can't be. You can't be this goddamn ignorant. Just because you talk to a woman and she says, you know what? I like balls. And you be like, oh my God, let's go fuck. That's what your bitch asses do. You know what Carrie's gonna say? I'm duly noted. Anyway, as I was saying before,
Exactly. I'm going right past that, Steve.
Going right past that shit. That shit is none of my business until it's about my business, man. It's none of my business. So that's how you got disrespect. What's your next question, man? You say you had another question. Or wait, do you understand what we're saying or anything? Do you get what we're saying or no?
I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying about what we were just talking about, but as far as her calling me little guy and all that shit.
Okay, have you heard of little dick energy?
Yeah, caller, that was her throwing a dart at you because she felt some type of way about y'all previous conversation. That's why
you did it because she felt disrespected, man. She's like, my God, I can't even talk about what I like without a motherfucker thinking I'm trying to fuck him.
And I don't even know if she felt disrespected, Steve. I'm not saying she did or didn't, but I believe that she was amused by the call. Not in a good way. Not in a good way, though.
What happened? What happened after she said, I don't want to fuck you? What did you do next?
I just said, okay, have a good one.
Right there. Okay. See that right there? Automatic loss. Because if you were really about this game, why'd you walk away?
Well, I mean, she said she didn't want to fuck me, so what else was there to talk about?
But wait a second. So what else? Why did you do all that fucking wasted ass talking in the front end?
Well, like I said, I was getting logistics, like, so I could, like, see how far, because, like...
Wait. When did Carrie K. Zagging to ask a bitch where she lives and get logistics? Has he ever said that? Has he ever said that?
No.
Have I ever said that?
Well, when I was talking about that other situation,
okay,
you said ask where they were. No, it was you and Dana, actually. So.
Okay, hold on real quick. Okay, real quick, because I don't want people to misinterpret what's about to happen. When you were asking where she lived, do you have your own spot?
No, I do, but like I just go to a hotel.
Okay, so why were you asking her where she lived in?
Well, just to see how far she was from the hotel.
Why do you give a fuck?
Okay, call her.
Oh my God.
Call her. Okay, guys, all you got to do is this. If you plan on getting a hotel, just get the damn hotel. Right? The only time you should adapt or switch up is if you're talking and you and a woman, it's very clear that you guys are both interested in having sex. And then you tell them, you know what? There's some things I want to do and say to you that's not for public consumption. You know, how about we take this to a more private, more intimate one-on-one setting? Wait. And let's say the woman says, you know what? I live 10 minutes away. Then it would make sense. Or if she says, so your place or mine, then it would make sense. Well, where do you live? Well, go ahead.
When did you start using sexy? Was it after she said she liked dick or before?
No, I said it before.
But why did you say it though?
Well, Steve, I want to ask him this. So when you called her sexy or said sexy, what was her response?
Well, she said thank you.
Of course.
Okay, right there. Stop right there. Okay, guys, real quick. Okay, real quick. I said this before. Whenever you use the word sexy as a compliment, okay, a woman's response will tell you everything you need to know. So let me help you out. If you're talking to a woman that you're sexually attracted to and you call her sexy or you say if you say sexy at all in relation to her, a woman who does not want to fuck you is going to do one of three things. She's going to do one of three things. She's either going to say thank you and nothing else. she's gonna act like she didn't hear you, or she's gonna check you for calling her sexy because she don't view you sexually.
Right. Okay. So, what's your next question, dog? We about to wrap this up. What's your next question?
Honestly, I forgot it now. So, but thank you, guys.
Are you fucking serious? You can't remember your next fucking question? Think, motherfucker. Hurry up. You're a grown goddamn man. Come on, dude.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay, so I'm going to Fort Lauderdale next week. And, you know, obviously there's going to be a lot of college chicks and shit like that. You know, the new wave from August, first time out, you know, on vacation, no schoolwork.
Oh, yeah.
How should I tackle that?
Are you going to have an Airbnb there or a hotel?
Yeah, it's gonna be me and 5 of my boys. We renting out an Airbnb. It's a nice.
That ain't good. Exactly, that ain't good because a woman. That's a bad situation for a woman. It's a very uncomfortable situation going to a place with 5 guys.
Well, that many guys. So y'all have to damn near meet women in groups.
Yeah, you can't.
Y'all have to meet women in groups because chances are, I'm not saying it's impossible, but chances are that a lone woman by herself is going to do an Airbnb. A woman going by with you is enough, but with 5 strange men that she don't know, nah, bro.
Yeah, you might want to get your own fucking spot, dog. If I was you, dog, or something, man. You got to understand, it's a very dangerous situation for a woman. Not to say you or your boys are dangerous, but a woman's not going to go to a place with 5 guys there. There's a lot of bad things. Wait, I don't know what. So, this thing is freezing up. I don't understand. Wait. Hold on a sec. Wait. Yeah, we both freezing. I don't know why. It's like. Hold on. Wow, it's just freezing up. All right, well, Paul, we'll let you go, dog. It's just freezing up, dog. Just don't do that shit, dog.
Okay.
All right, so let him go. Hold on a second. Fuck, why is this thing extra? Let me see. Is it refresh? Refresh this bitch.
All right, let me see if y'all got some questions here. Are we okay, right here. Oh, there you go. I'm about to grab that question.
24, what's good? Unzag. And yeah, the question I had with the are you saying that with the timing, even though that a woman speaks about sex, you're supposed to lay back?
No. Okay, real quick. Okay, so let me give you a scenario. Right, there have been times where I'm having a conversation with a woman, and we're not talking about sex. I'm being very flirty. She's flirting back, but I didn't say anything about sex, and neither did she. But I can tell that she wants it. So I'm like, hey, girl, look, let's just get up out of here. Okay. Whatever you want to do. And then we bounce. Now, when we talk about timing, if a woman is making it clear that she wants to fuck you, you don't have to talk about sex. She's making call. If a woman tells me, I just want you to take me to your house and bend me over your bed right now. Do you know how dumb it would be for me to be like, yeah, girl, yeah. Then I'm going to get you there and I'm going to slap your ass, girl, and I'm going to pull you. You know how stupid I sound? She's already letting me know she's with it. So there's no need for me to talk about it, right? Now, when we talk about timing, if you're going to introduce some type of sexual words in the equation, you have to pay attention to the flow of the conversation. Does the flow of the conversation make room for you to put that in? Or are you just throwing shit in there hoping that it catches? Does that make sense?
Okay, so basically what you're saying, you're paying attention to what she's saying and the flow of the conversation.
Caller, I'm paying attention to everything. I'm paying attention to what she's saying. I'm paying attention to what she's saying on her own. I'm paying attention to how she's responding to me. I'm paying attention to her energy. I'm paying attention to everything.
Caller, it's this simple. When they talk about sex, they're just talking about sex.
Exactly.
That's it, caller. Now, if she starts talking about having sex with you,
there you go.
Different. This is not complicated. So if you're around a woman and they're talking about sex and they like to do all this stuff, don't assume she's talking about you. Unless he's what? Talking about you. That's it. Does that make sense?
Okay.
This is not hard,
Okay.
man.
Colin, I'll give you an example, right? I used to have this job many moons ago, right? And there was a group of women. They were talking, and they were all Hispanic, right? And I'm saying that for a reason, right? So they were all Hispanic. And I hadn't fucked none of these chicks. And we was at the job. These women were in a group and they were talking about fucking. They were talking about sex. And I just happened to walk by while they were talking about sex. And one of the girls in the group said something about black men. She said, black men like this or black men like that. And then she looked at me and said, right, Carrie, like right. So she invited me into the conversation. But not one time did I think she wanted to fuck. Here's the thing, guys, I've been saying this for the longest time. Women love to talk about sex. They love to talk about sex. That's one of their favorite topics, whether it's in a workplace or anywhere else. So every job I've ever had, women talk about sex all the goddamn time. So when a woman dragged me into the sexual conversation around, now I was not attracted to any one of these women. So I wasn't even trying to fuck. But when she brought me into the conversation, I never said, oh man, all these Mexican chicks, I'm the only nigga here. Yeah, you know, they must want to fuck because they talking to me about fucking. No, they just wanted a man's input in the conversation. That's all they wanted.
All right, so you got any other questions, big guy?
No, that was it.
All right, thank you. All right, good call. All right, Zach, we're about to wrap this up, guys. We have a show tomorrow at 1950. So, guys, we will see you guys at 8 East. We'll be talking about the emotional male that is there, y'all. There's no such thing. We gotta give y'all a manicism and get y'all out of y'all feelings and shit. So we are going to do that. Wait, last question, James Jr. Does that follow a woman's lead if you just text her via her socials, Instagram, and she put on her dating profile? What? What is?
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, does that follow a woman's lead if you just text her via social, Insta, Snapchat that she put on her dating profile? Or do you need to match with her first?
What are you talking about?
Okay. So, I know what he's talking about. He's saying on a woman's dating profile that her number and all that shit is already there. So, like on it where he can see the information. So what he's asking is, if I'm on a dating profile and we don't match, but I can see her contact information, can I just call it? This is what I would say. Yes, that's not following a woman's lead simply because she doesn't know you're interested. So you're looking at a way to contact her or to reach her. That's not following a woman's lead.
Yeah, but motherfucker, don't be calling a woman that you don't fucking know, dog.
I would agree. Yeah. Don't do that either. If y'all don't match, leave it alone.
Yeah, don't listen, dog. Listen, James. Please, women are already bombarded with weird, creepy motherfuckers. Do not just blindly call a fucking woman who has not given you her permission. Now, if she has an IG, send her a DM or something, but leave these fucking women alone, man. My God, man.
Yeah, if y'all on dating apps and y'all can see a woman's visible contact information, either match with her, and if you can't match with her, chances are she could have matched with you, but she chose not to.
Yeah.
So even if you do call it and she realizes who you are, she's gonna be like, "Nah, I ain't with it." So
please stop being weird and creepy, dog. It's common sense. Don't call a woman who didn't give you her permission to call her. Just because
there you go.
Numbers. Get the fuck out of here with that creepy ass shit. That's fucking weird. Okay.
No, he said message her.
You said messenger. Let me see. A woman's lead dating profile. You need to match. Okay. Where does he say? Wait.
Okay.
Say call. What did he say? He said wait. Put on her dating profile. What are socials? He said,
okay. I think I know what he's trying to say. Okay. So, guys, if you guys are on Facebook or Instagram and you come across the woman that you're interested in, yeah, you can message her and reach out and let her know.
You can DM her. Yes.
Yeah, DM her. You can do that.
DM her. Okay.
That's not following her lead. Now, when you DM her, you need to put your phone number in that shit, though.
Yeah, you got to put your number in that motherfucker. Something, dog. All right, man. So we'll see y'all tomorrow, man. We out this bitch, man. You have a good one. Peace.